Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Bronchos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Aerys Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Aerys Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Aerys Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. Have we got a special matchup for you tonight? It's semifinals in the 2026 Oklahoma 4A playoffs. Your Bethany Bronchos taking on the Metro Christian Patriots out here in Tulsa. Thank you for joining us. Luke Young joined by Blake Vance. We've also got my brother Adam Young, our cameraman, up here today. Blake, how are we feeling getting into this Blake Nightingale pregame show?
Oh, I'm ready to get after it. We're in the semifinals in the beautiful 918 area code, and I'm ready to get after this one.
This is bound to be a fun one, and actually, surprisingly, this is our first point, not the first time these two teams have met this year.
That is correct. They met earlier this year in the Stillwater tournament where the Bethany Bronchos gave the Patriots a 1-0 loss. So possibly more of the same here, but you never know.
Obviously, the thing that stands out to me about that 1-0, that's close. That
Very
is closer than many games have been this year
Yeah.
for the Bethany Bronchos.
Yes, it absolutely is. They've had a couple of mercy rule clean sheets and a couple other just blowouts. So we are ready to get after this one. The Patriots, kind of like the Broncos, are here on a 11-ish game win streak. So if I counted correctly, it's right around 11. And there's some pretty solid competition here, including Bethany. There's Holland Hall, who we played last time, and then Wagner, pretty solid. Victory Christian, some pretty solid teams.
And 11 win streak, I mean, I don't know exactly how many games they've been in the season, but that's pretty close to undefeated.
Yeah, they are 14-1 overall on the season. Their last regular season loss was, if I can find it real quick, it looks like they just lost to Bethany at the Stillwater Cup. Nope.
There you go.
Oh, yep, they did. That was their only loss on the season.
Well, there you go. So it's a fun matchup. These teams know each other. They know what it takes to win in this situation, and we're going to see some fireworks here tonight. Thanks to Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back in the city for their support of the broadcast and sponsorship of the pregame show. Call 405-728-1313 for Blake Nightingale. And Yeah, this drive out here was pretty nice, all things considered. I mean, it's a little bit over an hour and a half, but it's basically a straight shot from the city right here.
Yeah, it
Metro
really
Christian.
wasn't that bad.
And while I'm thinking about it, thanks to everyone at Metro Christian who has helped us get set up for this one, including their soccer head coach, Curtis Cook, who also doubles as their athletic director. Thanks to him in specific, can't really express that enough for helping us get set up here. Well, our stream sponsors are Simplified Tech Solutions and Ship It Sooner. Simplified Tech, you know them, you love them, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard. Ship It Sooner back in Mustang, 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace. And Blake, as we continue our pregame show, we've got 20 minutes till kickoff here, 1850 officially. But tell us some more about just this matchup, right? How did they get to this round of the playoffs?
Well, it wasn't easy for either team. It might have been a little easier sometimes than others, with Bethany having quite a few blowouts on the year, but these Patriots have struggled. I mean, not necessarily struggled, but they've had a little bit tougher road, as most of their wins have only come by a couple of goals. So I see a couple of 4-0, 2-0, and there's not a whole lot that are more than about five goal differences. So Patriots have had a little bit more trouble getting to this point, including 2-0 wins over Summit Christian and Heritage Hall respectively, which was last week.
Yeah, and for Bethany on their side, it's kind of debatable, honestly, which team had the tougher look through the playoffs. It seems like it's been pretty close on both sides.
Yeah,
okay.
Hall was not an easy task last time out. They only won that one 3-0, and it was just a back and forth the entire game. Pretty much the entire game stayed between the 30-yard lines on the football field. So it was not the dominant performance that we're used to with these Broncos.
No, but honestly, with that one, we're okay with seeing something like that today, because it means good playoff soccer, and that's what's important right now. Just getting some good playoff
Good
soccer.
playoff stuff, yes.
Well, Blake, I think it's time to go through our keys to the game, brought to you by Coyote Pond. So let's go ahead and go through them. Blake, our Coyote Pond keys to the game for May 12th. Start early, trust the defense, and utilize the press.
Yeah, I think those are some very good points to ensure a good victory here, to have a chance to go back-to-back in the tournament, as we're kind of looking out at the field, and they're kind of doing a little bit of layup line drills type of stuff. So, but yeah, I'd say those are pretty solid. They have kind of made their name on the defensive side of the ball this past half season, especially whenever they got all their basketball and other athletes back.
Oh, yeah, the defense has been lights out, but even right there, you actually kind of hinted at it. They're looking for back-to-back. Bethany did win this last year. Metro Christian knows that. Bethany is aware of the target on their back, and actually, to be honest, Coach Cook said to be the best, you got to beat the best, referring to the Bethany Bronchos.
Yes, he did.
Does that mean that everybody sees Bethany as the best team in this tournament?
Well, I mean, I don't know how you come in with any other type of mindset whenever you're playing the reigning champions. They are currently the best, and for these Patriots, if they want to have a chance to win it all, they have to beat the best.
So thanks to Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street for the keys to the game. Coyote Pond, 405-470-7999. And Blake, while we are awaiting Metro Christian starters, we do have ours. So let's go ahead and do your starting lineups, brought to you by Toro Taxes.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and go to the Broncos side of things. Camden Collins is going to be the goalkeeper. That's followed by Regier, Kenley Williams, Reese Harris, Jazzy Hernandez, Jocelyn Balderas, Isabella Matthew, Avon Smith, Ellen Smith, Corbin Baker, and Evie Pipkin.
That's the starters for your Bethany Broncos. And actually, we just put on screen on the YouTube stream the path to the playoffs for all of the teams involved. You'll actually see both sides of the bracket. Bethany and Metro Christian meeting in the semifinals on our left side. Oklahoma Christian School and Catoosa meeting on the right side. Let's talk a little bit about that. Catoosa got a close win against the Weatherford Lady Eagles, who I know at least I expected to make at least this far.
Yeah, I know you were expecting them to make it pretty far in the bracket, so it's going to be a very interesting matchup depending on who ends up coming out the other side of the bracket.
Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway in Suite 249 is your local tax professional. Call 580-275-8933. Miss Amelia Cifuentes over there actually helped me with my taxes this year, and her help was needless to say, important, instrumental maybe in making sure that I was not in massive trouble with the government. So thanks to Toro Taxes. Again, call 580-275-8933.
Yeah, you don't want the government to know who you are.
No, you don't. You
want to get lost somewhere in the middle of the shuffle.
They almost did, but Toro Taxes helped me out. So, hey, we're about to head to our first commercial break of our pregame show. Again, thanks for tuning in here on GSN Sports and Talk and the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. We're live with the OSSAA playoff semifinals from Metro Christian Academy in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Stick with us. We'll be back to continue our pregame show after this. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. Tired of getting gouged by overpriced department or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes. It even offers added perks like a kids corner and value-add centers that make it the Essential Laundry Center for express services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610. You don't have to look very far to find a dependable roofing contractor, because Myers Roofing is committed to quality roofing systems, excellent customer service, and is all local right here in Bethany. Myers Roofing is licensed, insured, and all work is guaranteed. You can rely on Myers Roofing to take care of your next roofing project, and once you do, you'll understand why our customers keep coming back. Residential roofing, commercial roofing, specialty, tile, maintenance, and repair. Myers Roofing does it all. Call 405-787-7433. That's 405-787-7433.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show, brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm. We're live from Metro Christian Academy in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of the 2019-2020 football state champs out here. And, man, what a beautiful field they have, by the way. We're on top of the press box, ready for today's match between your Bethany Bronchos and the Patriots. Again, this is semifinals for those just now tuning in. The winner of this officially goes on to state later on this weekend. And, Blake, it's actually back out here in Tulsa.
Yes, it is. Very nice football stadium they have here. I guess when you have a nice little private school, that's what these things go and do. Yeah, we're having a great time here on top of the press box. It's a little warmer than it usually is during these soccer matches, so I'm not complaining too much.
No, me neither. I'm okay with this. Again, the pregame show brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm. We're actually going to play you some interviews we caught after our quarterfinals win. So tune into those and listen to those now. We've got 2 players and 1 coach.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Gospel Station Sports and Talk. 2 of the best defenders on this team right here, as all their friends are giving them some stuff. What did y'all do out there that allowed y'all to get this win on the defensive side?
We just worked their forwards, can't let them dribble at us, and just won everything, like won the through balls. Yeah, just too easy to stay compact and didn't just stay on our man.
All right, well, y'all either have Metro Christian or Heritage Hall. What do y'all have to do to end up getting to the finals and playing one of them?
I mean, just keep playing how we've been playing, because that's well, play good soccer, stay on your man. You know what I mean?
All right.
Keep Red's team hard. Same thing.
Great answers right here. 3-word answers. That's what we're looking for. Well, we wish you good luck in the semis against whoever you're going to, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
That was the first interview out of 3 we caught after our quarterfinals win versus Holland Hall. Blake, that was Corbin Baker, and I believe we caught Ellen Smith. Yeah, Ellen Smith on that one. Always got to double check with the Smith sisters, but a great interview with them, and following such a big match, you could tell just how proud they were. But, of course, as always, job's not done. Job
is definitely not done. They just kind of told me that they got to get it done on the defensive end if they want to hope to repeat as champions. They only said a couple of sentences, but that's basically what I pieced together from those. But, yeah, they're locked in. They're ready to go. And they, like you said, job ain't finished yet.
Job is never finished. And one guy who encapsulates that mindset is Coach Williams himself. Listen to this interview we caught with the head coach.
All right, here with Coach Williams. How y'all feeling about today's win?
I feel good about it. There's little things that I'm going to nitpick.
Of course, your coach.
Are some of our nerves. I think the slick turf there early kind of helped with some of those things. I thought we struggled with trying to execute what I wanted to in the first half from our training session on Thursday, working with their sweeper stopper. But I thought the second half, they came out and did more of the things that we talked about, playing good combination 1-2 soccer in the middle and moving the ball and creating a lot of dangerous looks at goal. I thought we finished well, though, tonight. I thought the goals we scored were excellent. We talked about just having composure in front of the net and getting the header early, I think, helped. And then the free kick was a great little flick onto the corner. And then the slick little ball to Jazzy from Cam was all class. So a lot of things that I'm happy about. In a quarterfinal against Holland Hall, it's a rematch of the final. I thought, they would come out and play it with some emotion. And so I didn't, we're a physical team, and they had some physical players on film, but I thought, it was a very a lot of contact in that game. So
we came in on some of the whistles.
We came out healthy. We didn't back down to it. We weren't intimidated by it, and so I think overall, especially seeing how we played in the second half, just coming out of halftime and kind of doing the things that we talk about doing, it was great.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to touch on was I looked at all the stats and everything. Y'all have only allowed 4 goals in 7 weeks. Has that been the base game plan for this portion of the season?
We've got a fantastic keeper in Cam. Our back line does a tremendous job. I think Corbin tonight, I thought Corbin did a really, really good job of organizing with kind of how they do things. You don't see a 4-4-2 diamond really at all in our district, and it's just a different formation to prepare for. So I think it took a little bit of time, but I thought she did a good job making some adjustments and then being a general out there and always being in the right spot, and then I thought they played excellent in the second half.
All right, you're on to the semis. What do y'all have to do to make sure that y'all get another chance at the championship?
For us, we don't know our opponent yet. They're still in the delay, but regardless if it's Metro or Heritage Hall, for us it's mentality and taking last year's run and the experience that we learned throughout the playoffs of playing in big games and with a lot of emotion and just being confident and being consistent. That was the word of the night tonight, was follow up Newcastle with consistency. And so I think, with the finals on the line, I think you're going to see a very motivated effort by them.
All right, well, there you have it from Coach Williams himself. Good luck in the semis next week, and we'll see you next time.
Appreciate it.
That was an interview with head coach Sean Williams of girls soccer. And again, like we said, job's not finished, and he kind of encapsulates that. But one thing that stuck out to me, Blake, is he half-jokingly said he was going to be nitpicky even about the win.
Oh, Coach Williams is always nitpicky. We know that. I mean, you're not a coach if you're not nitpicky. And one thing one of my coaches used to tell me is, I won't accept anything in a win I wouldn't in a loss. So he was going to go through that film and show the girls what they need to work on to give themselves the best shot to move on and get this championship opportunity.
As the Bethany starters approach midfield, we've got one more interview to play with you on our pregame show. We'll tune into it now.
Okay. Anyway, we have two of our players of the game. It was really the whole team that was player of the game, but these two just absolutely balled out today. You came in and had some really good minutes off the bench on both sides. What were you out there trying to see to get you locked in?
I was just basically trying to get in, bring the energy up, make the passes, and yeah.
Well, you snuck a few into some gaps that led to some pretty key goals. So, what did you see out there that got you in the rhythm?
Well, just like, as a player, I try to do the skills and then try to find that gap all the time, and that's just always been there.
Fair enough. What do y'all have to do to make sure that you win the semis and get to a chance for another championship?
Just keep playing how we already are,
and working together actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go. All your classmates over there are bullying you real quick on this interview, but we'll be done with that, and we'll see y'all next week.
That's the last of our interviews. That one we caught with Malia Rios and Jocelyn Balderas after the win. It was a fun one.
Yeah, that was
here
a fun one.
Here come, by the way, the Metro Christian Patriots.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're not giving us starters right now, so we're just going to go through the roster. We have, starting from 0/24, Mackenzie King, then Elise Morrow, Landry Newman, Charlie Berg, Teddy Albright, then Maggie Chandler, Lauren Peoples, Mela Paul, Riley Dawkins, Maggie Decker, Roxy Griesmer, Andrea Hedman, Malin Sigrives, Ellie Cavness, then Natalie Powell, Paige Grant, Emery Duffy, Annabelle Mullinax, Madison Tubb, Ava Etheridge, Mallory Davis, Emma Harris, and Campbell Finley.
Two pretty great squads, and yes. I do not use the word great lightly, but they have proven that they deserve to be here all season long. And like I said, I think we're going to see some fireworks in today's game. It's warm, it's windy, the field is dry, the conditions are perfect. But as it has been for most of this playoffs, Blake, I think a big advantage lies in whoever has the wind at their backs first. And for us, it's mostly blowing out of the west, but I feel like it's kind of going
a little bit more that way.
Yeah, southeast.
Towards our right.
Tatum Sanders, Lauren Penland, and Chloe Trigoni.
So Metro Christian has just rounded out their lineup, and all now players have been announced. They're going to, with about 3 minutes left here, shake hands, fist bump, get ready for this game. Blake, what are your closing thoughts on our pregame show about this semifinals matchup?
Oh, I think it's going to be a really fun one. I think this is going to come down to, kind of the opposite, but I think this will come down to who has the wind at their backs in the second half as opposed to the first half. As if Bethany has it at kind of blowing towards them a little bit, I think that their defense is good enough to where they can hold them for the first 40 minutes and then just go ahead and light up that goal.
All right, let's go to one more quick commercial break as we await kickoff here in Tulsa.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Chelito's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chelito's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelito's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
And now, at the end of our pregame show, thank you for tuning in one final time. Thanks to all our sponsors. Goals tonight brought to you by Stan's Plumbing, 7000 Northwest 63rd Street, back in Bethany. Call 405-721-5100 for Stan's Plumbing, or go to stansplumbinginc.com, open 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Highly rated local business, and that's what it's all about here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. It's those local businesses that make what we do happen, make what we do possible. Blake from Patriot Stadium, taking a look at what's developed here. It looks like Bethany will have ball first.
It does look that way. Cam is up top, and they're in their classic 4-2-1-3, I think, if I remember correctly.
Now, I got to say, it was funny that the one tournament we missed for soccer was the one tournament they played, Metro Christian, and that's ending up who we meet in semis. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
All right, and Kickoff is brought to you by Gallegos Mexican Restaurant as Cam gets ready to get this game started. 7000 Northwest 23rd Street. Call 405-506-0790. And yes, Bethany out here in the white and black, Metro Christian in the, we'll call it navy blue with light blue trim on the sides. Live from Patriot Stadium, it's semifinals, the Bethany Bronchos, the Metro Christian Patriots.
Yeah, I do like these blue trimmed uniforms, the light blue kind of encircled by the dark. It kind of makes it easier to read the numbers.
So here we go. Metro Christian gets an early possession out of this. They bring it up the near line at about the 20, now the 40. This is number 25, Ava Etheridge, up the near line, brought down by Reese Harris. Harris goes 1-on-2 and forces the ball out of bounds. Bethany now with an early possession of their own. They throw it all the way up to the 20. They get it to Regier off of the Metro Christian header. Regier trying to get a little bit of space, takes a shot from the right hash, and that one bounces straight into the awaiting arms of Mackenzie King. So an early shot on goal, Blake, 39-20 left to go in the first.
Yeah, and that's what these Broncos do. They all like to start fast, especially Cam right here. Balderas getting a good run at it, but just escapes the range of Balderas.
And even one right there, it's kind of a tough bounding ball. Metro Christian is trying to bring down. They just don't get it cleanly, and it turns into an early shot.
Yeah, and it looks like the wind has shifted a little bit, so it's now at the Broncos' back, so we'll see if they can capitalize with that.
Metro Christian backed up on their own 25, trying to get the ball off of their side of the pitch. Here we go, all the way back towards midfield. That was number 13, Avon Smith. Ball goes back out to about the 30 on the Patriots' side. 38-35, only about a minute and a half has come off the clock, and already it feels like so much game has happened, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of like the last time out we had. Everything stayed pretty much between the 30s, so a lot of fast pace, but not much in the terms of getting shots as opposed to the last couple of games.
Balderas trying to get it up the left side. One-on-one with the Patriots defender. A reminder, last time these two teams met, it was only a 1-0 victory for the Broncos. Much, much closer than many meetings between different teams in the past.
Absolutely. And while we have just a split second, I'm going to go ahead. I think I've got all the starters for, well, let's wait and see what they do right now.
Regier and Hernandez right in front of the end zone on the Metro Christian football field, but it gets cleared out on the goal line by Metro Christian.
All right, looks like we have the goalkeeper, Mackenzie King, and that's going to be Elise Morrow at number 1, Teddy Albright, number 4, Lauren Peoples, number 8, Riley Dawkins, number 11, Roxy Griesmer, number 14, number 16, Malin Seagrives, then Natalie Powell, number 18, Paige Grant, number 20, Emery Duffy, number 21, and Ava Etheridge, number 25.
And off of the corner kick, we see the early goal. Too easy for the Bethany Broncos. Blake, 37-20. You get in an early corner, you punch it through the back of the net, and suddenly we're tied with how the first meeting between these two teams ended.
Absolutely, and that was just an absolute dot off the corner kick into the back of the net.
Absolute dot indeed. And time resumes here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And I was reading off names. Who was that got the goal?
I actually did not see. I didn't see if it came straight out of the corner or if someone knocked it in. But
all right. Well, we'll
figure that one out later.
We won't worry about that quite yet.
Here's a good run from Metro Christian. That's Molinax all the way down to the corner, defended by Baker, and looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Metro Christian.
Either way, 1-0 Broncos.
So a corner kick for Metro Christian. This is how Bethany found their first goal. Corner is up, it's high, it's deep, it's headed up, kept in play, but Hernandez clears it out of the box. Metro Christian on the return shot. Trying to make something happen here, popped up, whistle blown. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the Patriots.
Offsides. Metro.
36-14 left to go in the first. Free kick taken. It goes all the way to the 50. What a nice long kick.
Boot.
Camden Collins is always good for those. Metro Christian down 1-0 early, trying to find some early offense to answer. And you see on that far side, look at the tough defense, and tough is a great word to describe the Bethany Broncos, as number 4, Kinley Williams, and number 13, Avon Smith, kind of bully a ball out of bounds.
And how often do we call their names on defense?
Ball immediately played back in. Here's Metro Christian back towards the middle of the pitch. A little bit of contact. Harris slows it down just enough, and the back line sends it back the way it came. This is number 4, Teddy Albright from Metro Christian, putting in all this work for the blue jerseys.
Yeah, that was an incredible touch by Albright, just to keep that on that side.
Metro Christian able to stop what could have been another big offensive shot. They played all the way back to their own goalkeeper, and they just got to slow things down. And maybe that's what you have to do against the Bethany Broncos, is play as slowly as possible. Kind of limit the chances they have to get a shot on goal. Metro Christian off the turnover, up the near line. Give it a good boot, and it goes right through the legs of number 18, Ellen Smith.
Yeah, Kinley Williams just a menace on the defensive side. She's all over the place 5 minutes into the first half of this match.
Metro.
Looking at our Metro Christian throw, and they took it from about the 15. They play it to the left hash. Again, strong dribbling by Teddy Albright kind of opens this thing up around the midfield. Metro Christian again playing it towards the near line to us. Again, we're up here on the press box on the west side of the stadium. Here we go again with Albright. Up the middle this time, looking up to her left, and it gets sent away by Avi Pipkin.
And there's another name we'll probably not called too much sooner.
Coach Williams had a lot of praise for the defensive backs in the quarterfinals match last week. He said really most of what they got, most of their success opened up because of the back line.
Absolutely, and looks like Coach Williams is taking a little, or that's not Coach Williams, sorry. That's one of the Coach Williams, but taking a little rest over there on the chair.
33-44 already, approaching 10 minutes gone from the first half. Here's Hernandez looking over to the far side, trying to get to Williams. Williams with a nice touch and drew the foul. This is a foul deep in Metro Christian territory. Could be trouble, Blake.
Yeah, very good touch there by Kinley Williams, drawing that foul, getting a free kick out of it, right around the 32-yard line on the football field. So give or take right around a 60-footer.
Already 1-0 in this game. Here's the free kick by Reese Harris. It's
good. Oh, doinked.
Doinked off the side of the goalpost. The football.
It looked good.
Goal kick. Patriots.
It'll be a goal kick for the Patriots as they have a sub come on. This is number 30, Mallory Davis, heading towards the midfield. She replaces number 20, Paige Grant. So 2 quality looks early, Blake, and that's always something we point out is Bethany does get a lot of early looks. No one has really been able to slow them down on that.
It's very hard whenever you got these girls out here with Balderas, Jazzy, and Cam just on the constant attack as they're just about to try to get another one right here.
Hernandez, fighting through multiple defenders, was trying to get a pass off to Aerys before it got stolen away. Now, Metro Christian, to their benefit, they played some tough defense all year. They're going to get their own opportunities. And then it really is the question of, can the Bethany defense keep up in the later portions of this game?
Yeah, and that was a very good attempt on the clearance by Isabella Matthew, but it was quickly stopped by Elise Morrow, number 1.
Morrow, the player that ball was looking for, and it gets all the way over to the far side where Bethany gets it back. A little bit of contact there on a ball that goes out of play. No whistles blown. This is sticking with the Patriots.
Throw in, Patriots.
Again, thanks to Gallegos Mexican Restaurant for their sponsorship of Kickoff here in Tulsa. Gallegos Mexican, locally owned business, award-winning Mexican restaurant back on Northwest 23rd Street. We do recommend you stop by. Regier comes from behind, able to steal away another possession for the Broncos, has it at the Metro Christian logo. Moving to her left all the way up to the 35, one player to beat, now to the 30. Plays it up, here's Balderas. Balderas scans, can't see anything, so she goes back to Aerys. Aerys now with the left foot, up to Regier, hit from behind, 2 players on her, dribbling, can't get past one, still got a chance, and she's blocked out as it rolls along the goal line.
Yeah, she wanted a call on that, but won't get the whistle.
Surprised by that no call, Blake?
I'm not really surprised. Whenever you get deeper into the bracket, the officials tend to swallow their whistles just a little bit more, so I'm not really surprised that there was no call. Cam wanted one, but it was just a little hand fighting, looked like.
Now the officiating, the fouls and no fouls did have a pretty big part to play in the quarterfinals. Now we do say that it was fairly officiated, but point stands a pretty big impact in that game.
It really was, and the whistles, while there might have been a lot of them, they were consistent. So you can't be too mad whenever there is a consistent whistle on both sides of the ball.
Bethany throws it in from the far side again, immediately pressured from behind. Expect to hear the name Teddy Albright many more times today. That was Albright again applying the defense. Bethany gets a through ball up to Regier. Regier dribbling on the right hash. Gets it over to the corner. There's Hernandez. Hernandez looking up. Takes it across, top of the box. Williams pops it up. Can a follow-up be made? No, it goes out of play.
Yeah, that one looked like Kenley was just trying to clear that. That way a Patriot could not get to the ball. So no harm done there.
Patriots have it back on their own side. Now officially 10 minutes have come off the clock. Like, as we approached this stage of the season, we talk a lot about the players' feelings, what their mindsets are getting ready for this one. What do you think it's been like for the coaches and for the fans getting ready to make this trip?
Oh, I'm sure that the Bethany faithful, as you might be able to see on the camera, have traveled very well this game, and they are looking forward to a shot at another state title before this season's over.
I kind of expected a lot more people staying at home, but no, they've basically filled out the middle left side of the stands.
Good catch by King.
Yeah, that free kick is snagged out of the air by King.
Yeah, they have traveled well. I mean, they could have just stayed home and tuned into the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, but this is fine too. It's all in good fun.
I'm sure the girls appreciate it.
Yeah, they do. They love whenever the Bethany faithful come out and watch them.
Honestly, we love when the Bethany faithful come out and watch. It's a great part of the environment that is a live high school soccer game.
Yeah, we love seeing them.
So under 30 minutes left to play in the first half. It's a free kick here at about the logo for Metro Christian. Now, the Patriots, I asked you this earlier on last week, but do you feel like there's more pressure on the Broncos to succeed in this game as defending state champs and the visiting team, or more pressure on Metro Christian hosting the state champs?
So my thought on that is, as that's stolen quickly away by Riley Dawkins, number 11, and she's taking a really good run at it. Number 14 is going to get that ball. Roxy Griesmer having a good run at it. And that's going to be caught very easily by Camden Cons. But anyway, as we were saying, to me, you're the defending champions. All the pressure's on you right here. You beat them once. There shouldn't be a whole lot of pressure because you beat them once. You can probably do it again. But it is a chance to get to the championship round, and I think the pressure is more on the Bethany Broncos. No one really expects the Metro Christian Patriots to get this, as that is a shot to Cam Regier. I'm not sure why there was no whistle, but
Metro Christian fans are loving it. Pipkin able to get to a ball deep in Bethany territory first, plays it all the way back to Collins, who boots it out of play, or heading out of play on that far side. But no, continue your thought because you were on the roll right there.
Yeah, Cam took a spill, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. But yeah, whenever you are the defending champion, I think the more pressure is on you because the Patriots, they have really nothing to lose here. They've won 2 games, 2-0. They've got nothing to lose against the defending champion. So if I'm in the underdog mindset, I'm thinking no one's expecting us to win. Let's go out and win this thing.
Bethany off of the free kick, trying to get it right back to the forwards. They were looking for Hernandez, but Metro Christian gets in the way, of course. Now here we go back with the 50-50 balls, and you'll see a lot of this tonight. Williams getting in the way, or excuse me, Hernandez getting in the way of one, looking for Williams. Williams gives a couple bunts. Oh, and there is a foul called on that one. I don't know if you could hear that in the live mic, but we're right above the Metro Christian crowd, and they're pretty vocal on their thoughts on that play.
Well, and see, I'm not sure why that drew a whistle, but the one that Cam got tripped up on didn't.
Home cooking? No, I'm joking. Free kick here for the Patriots from about the 50. It's a line drive deep into Bethany territory, but not going to be too much trouble for the back line. This is a pretty big opportunity for the Patriots if they can break away here. And now they have a player getting in the way. That's number 22, Mullinax, and a whistle blown as Mullinax and Baker get tied up.
An excellent job on the defensive side by Baker right there to halt Mullinax's attempt. And that's going to draw a yellow very quickly.
Early yellow assessed to Corbin Baker.
And I thought it was a good slide tackle, but he thought differently.
This is a big one. This is a big one indeed. Patriots have a chance to tie this game up right here, right now.
And our good friend Chris Miller is in the city right now. He couldn't make the trip, but if he's tuned in, he can tell us a little bit why that might have drawn a foul, but the other one didn't.
Metro Christian waiting to get the ball back in play. Time has stopped here on account of the yellow card. Looking at where they'll take this kick from, it looks to be at about the 10-yard line, situated on that left hash.
And this is a capital opportunity for the Patriots to get on the board here early.
Just outside the box, that's where this kick will be taken. See a 4-lady front for the Broncos. Collins ready in goal. Got to make an athletic play here. There's the whistle. Here's the kick. Line drive. Collins couldn't stop it.
The net.
It's a goal for Metro Christian. Number 5, Maggie Chandler ties it up at 1.
Yeah, just a great goal right there off the free kick by Maggie Chandler. Camden Cons had the opportunity, guessed wrong, and couldn't quite get there in time.
Time has resumed back in Tulsa. Now 1-1 between these two teams. And again, did you expect it to be anything different?
Absolutely.
They're in semis for a reason, folks.
Yeah. I was not expecting a clean sheet as they've been getting a lot this year.
But you right there, you just see the danger of committing a foul that deep in your own territory. It immediately turned into a goal.
Yeah, bad things happen whenever you commit a foul that deep.
All right, so Bethany now back to a tied game. They want, again, an early lead to take into half. We'll see if they can get it over the Patriots. Williams going on that far line, playing really great defense right there on Mallory Davis. This will be a throw-in for Metro Christian. 25-15. Throw and go straight to the hash, and it's met quickly by Hernandez and booted away by Pipkin. Regier trying to bring it down. Could say bump on the shoulder, hitting the shin. She goes down to the ground. No whistles blown. It was a 1-on-2 anyways. Now on the field, by the way, Isabella Matthew in that midfield.
Yeah, it was a good leak out there by Kenley Williams. She almost got up to that ball.
24-45 left to go, and even that, I mean, I say it a lot, but it's kind of a good sign that Bethany responds by nearly getting another quick shot on goal. At least in my mind it is.
It's definitely a good sign that – no, okay.
Some thoughts on that one, Blake?
Well, if there's going to be no whistles on the other side, then that probably shouldn't have been a whistle, but –
Ava Etheridge drew the foul call.
I try not to complain too much about it, but that seemed a little much.
Free kick from the Patriots 45, knocked up in the air by Balderas. Regier comes to meet it, gets a good bump on the chest, one-on-one as the ball is sent out of play by the Patriots. That was number 5, Chandler, who scored the goal earlier playing that defense.
Real quick, I just want to mention we have over 60 people tuned in right now on YouTube, so shout out to y'all. Tell us where you're tuning in from.
Harris on the throw-in from about the 40. Looking up to Hernandez, immediately sent right back out by the Patriots. She's well guarded, we'll say, in that corner.
She was very well guarded.
23:30 now left to go. Harris again will throw it in. This time she looks to the middle for Regier. It's an early header, and the Patriots look to bring it down at about the 20. They get a ball back out to the logo, and there's a good run from Mallory Davis. Handles it well, gets all the way to the far side before Baker punches it out of play.
Yeah, good job by Corbin there to just clear that one.
Kind of slows down the momentum as one Patriot hits the deck. It's a turnover on Metro Christian. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez fending off one defender. Cross-court pass to Balderas is deflected and intercepted by Metro Christian. Smith with a bump on the near side, not going to go her way, sticking with Metro Christian. The girls in blue starting to find a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, especially off that free kick goal that they got. They are definitely feeling it.
Albright to her right. That's number 14, Grace Meyer. Played back, and there's a long ball sent all the way to the 15. Wynn kind of catches it as Pipkin gets under it. Plays to the far side, keeps it in play. Metro Christian trying to stick on that side of the pitch, and Pipkin just tried to keep it alive there, but deflects off her foot and onto the track.
Yeah, there's not too many times that somebody's going to beat Evie Pipkin to a ball.
Right there you can see the strategy in the defense. They're trying everything to keep the ball in play. Metro Christian trying to do everything to get the ball out of play.
Yeah, that was a really good clearance right there.
Regier battling one-on-one with Maggie Chandler. Gets around her, goes up the right, lines up a kick and plays it to the left hash. Was looking for Balderas, but the back line holds for Metro Christian. Good touch, however, by Harris, looking to get to Hernandez, and there is a whistle blown. Hernandez visibly frustrated.
And the Patriots side does not like that call one bit, but they've been on the beneficial side of a couple of them.
Harris to line up another free kick. This comes at the 37-yard line. Her kick is up, line drive, soaring high.
Oh, that was close to dropping.
Knocked down by the hands of King.
That had a little spin on it. I thought that kind of got away from her just a little bit and might have snuck through.
21 minutes left to go in the first. Blake, a lot of goal attempts on free kicks here for the Bethany Broncos, more so than I feel we usually see.
Way more than we usually see, as there's some action real quick, and Regier gets past him, but that's going to be cleared very quickly by, I think that was number 11, Riley Dawkins.
Big corner kick for the Bethany Broncos. This is the situation they were in when they found their first goal. To go down and take it will most likely be Hernandez. Looking at the players in the box right now. Looks like it's Balderas up in front with Regier and I think Harris up on that far side. Here comes Smith to apply some help in the front. Williams stands at the top of the box. Here's the corner kick. Slicing, and the wind pushes it straight into the goalpost on that one.
Real quick, a couple of YouTube comments. We have the young turtle. They are in their kitchen getting dinner. Go Lady Broncos. And then Debbie is in Ardmore watching Go Broncos.
20 minutes exactly left to play in the first. We're halfway done with our first half. Metro Christian Bethany Broncos tied up 1-1 in semifinals out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Both sides eagerly looking to get this win and be an upset for Metro Christian. Looks like this ball is going to be last touched by Harris, so it will be the case.
And that'll draw a free kick.
Free kick. Metro.
A lot of free kicks so far.
A lot of them.
A lot of them. That's the sport, I guess.
Yeah, there's been a lot of whistles here in this.
You told me they weren't going to call it as tight.
I didn't think so.
Slicing free kick to the middle of the pitch, and that one no trouble for Harris, who gets it up to Cam Regier. Regier with a nice ball movement, got it over to Hernandez on the 45. Hernandez brings it up to midfield, looking to her left, well defended, takes a shot and deflected off at the Patriots. Hey, got to shout out though the Metro Christian defense. Their midfielders are putting on a clinic here.
They are doing very well, just keeping these Broncos out of Patriot territory. As Balderas tries to get that one away.
That's number 14, Griesmer. Ball played to midfield. Matthews got in the way. Looking for Harris. Harris can't get it over the Patriots. And again, Metro Christian kind of earns themselves a trip onto Bethany's side of the pitch.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth early in this match. They've been doing a very good job. I mean, it's been a little bit looser, but they've still been keeping it within the 20s.
The throw in for the Patriots. Sails high over the head of most players getting to midfield. They were looking for number 30, Mallory Davis. The ball is sent back and a shot taken from way away. This could be trouble. Cohen's run into, no shot taken. Two players go down, outrage from both sides. No yellows, just a foul. Collins came out to corral a run, kind of knocked it down, got ran into.
And the Patriots very upset.
Yeah, very upset.
Very
about
upset.
It. Very. Actually, are we going to see?
Do we get another free kick?
A free kick or a penalty?
Looks like we have a stoppage.
Yeah, it is the case.
Well, that's playoff semifinal soccer.
No kidding, 17-41.
My mic keeps on coming unplugged.
I mean, I haven't seen the official ruling on it yet, so I don't know if we're going to see a foul call here. I definitely don't think there was enough for a yellow or anything crazy.
I don't think there was enough for a yellow. Absolutely not. At best, a free kick.
Our officials debate it on the near side, and looks like it's going to go Metro Christian's way.
Real quick, we got a couple more. Krista is in Topeka, Kansas. Go Broncos. And then Lucy is in Lower Alabama for Metro.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know what the foul's on. I don't know enough about the sport to tell you.
I don't either.
Camden Collins runs over to the sideline. Maybe quick replacement of the goalkeeper.
So that's going to draw a penalty kick, I guess.
Okay, well, trial by fire. Welcome to the game, Connolly Copeland. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just don't know enough about the sport to tell you where the foul was. It just looked like they just ran into each other. I don't know.
It's been like that all season. They just kind of run into each other and it's a play on.
So here's number 0, Connolly Copeland, the freshman goalkeeper, set up in goal. Defending a shot from number 5, Maggie Chandler, who already has 1 goal for Metro Christian. The whistle's blown, the shot is up, and it's through. Maggie Chandler puts Metro Christian up 2-1 in the semifinal round.
Yeah, first time that we are seeing a Broncos non-lead, let's say.
A non-lead.
It's not a loss yet. I couldn't figure out a way to put it in a very short period of time.
Bethany will have ball back now, trailing 2-1. 17-41. 2 goals off of 2 fouls for Metro Christian. That's kind of been the story of their offense today. Very opportunistic deep in Bethany's side.
Patriots.
Yep. Penalty kick, I definitely don't agree with that, but We don't know enough about the game.
I'm used to football. I about said a good hit between the two of them because they just kind of collided and both went down. I was about saying, yeah, that's football right there.
I mean, yeah, it is called football.
Clock's still ticking as Metro Christian throws this one in on their side. Now leading by 1 goal. Have to imagine the Patriots are just going to look to build as much of a cushion as they can for the second.
Oh, they absolutely have to, especially with this Bronco offense.
Ball sent out of play on Bethany's side, but it will be going to the Broncos.
Yeah, they will. They'll definitely be getting more opportunities, but if they can, we'll see if they can actually capitalize on them.
Matthew pops one up on that far side. Was looking for Williams. It is going to be the last touch by the Patriots. So here's another throw in for the Broncos, this time on Metro Christian side of the pitch. Looks like we have a sub come in. Hernandez off the pitch. Malia Rios on in her place. Throwing for the Broncos. Looking for Harris. Harris countering tough resistance from behind. Goes with the behind-the-back move. Gets it up to Regier. Regier hit from behind as well. Trying to dribble through multiple defenders. She can't get down cleanly, and it's sent away. Rios comes down off of the ball. Plays it back up to the corner. Was looking for Williams. Williams with an awkward touch. Gets sent back towards midfield by Metro Christian.
And another free kick.
Kind of a late quiet whistle on that one.
Yeah.
There was contact there.
There was.
15:45 left to go. Here's the free kick for the Patriots at about the 50.
Yeah, I'll need to learn a little bit more so I can start calling this a little bit better.
Yeah, you and me both, man. Line drive of kick goes the distance, headed back out by Smith. Metro Christian down to the corner. They're not going to be able to get to this one in time. They were looking for Elias Morrow, but it goes well ahead of her and out of play.
All right, we got a few more comments. Noah does not like Metro, and then Judy Cons is saying from Wisconsin, go Broncos.
Williams on that far side.
And then Barb is also in Wisconsin.
Plays up to Regier over the middle. Gear with a nice sideways touch, able to get to Harris. And looks like we're going to have another whistle. This time it'll be a free kick for the Broncos.
And it looks like Regier's going to be taking this one.
Regier at the 31. So do you think this one is going to be tried to punch through?
Definitely going to be trying.
Regier's free kick travels high and sails. Well, the soccer ball has been flying here today, Blake.
It absolutely has.
14:30. Still a 2-1 lead for Metro Christian Academy.
And I'm not doing well on the clock right here, but we'll get there.
Bethany wins back another shot.
Crossover.
Nice move by Regier, but unfortunately well defended once again by the Patriots.
Throw in, Metro.
Watching the field right now, looks like the middle official and Cam Regier are having a quick discussion there.
Yeah, it looked like she thought it was off of a Patriot. I think that was number 25, Berkeley Johnson, that she thought it was off of.
And Annabelle Mulinak's in the game for the Patriots. Throw in from deep in Patriots territory. Goes into the 40. Rios and Matthew can't come down with it. It is sent back the way it came, though, off the big boot of Corbin Baker.
Yeah, good clearance right there.
Very good clearance. Patriots up to the far side. Look at the pressure right there, and look at the steal from Reese Harris. Harris over the middle takes a shot. Not going to be any trouble for the Patriots goalkeeper, but earning a shot right there with the tough defense is number 5. 13:20 left to go in the first. Matthews in a one-on-one battle. Can't get it away from number 14, Grace Meyer. Patriots play it up to Pipkin. Pipkin over to Matthews. Now back. Here's Balderas. Balderas has, in many games, been able to go on a big run up the left side. We haven't seen her break off one of those yet.
Yeah, not yet, but she's definitely going to be due here shortly.
Harris and the Patriots again going in a tough battle on this near side. Looks like it's going to be won by the Patriots. Harris smiling, seems to disagree.
Throw in, Patriots.
Throw in for the Patriots once again as the ball goes out on the right line. This is number 25, Ava Etheridge, to throw it in. Trying to play it up to the corner. No one going to get there. That should just go out of play, and it will. 12-22. Shout out to a new sponsor of ours, Essential Laundry Express, back off of North MacArthur, right on the MacArthur and Northwest Expressway intersection. That's the word I'm looking for. Brand new sponsor of ours joined us. You can see their commercial playing on all our games today and the rest of this week. If you need laundry day to be more like laundry hour, stop by Essential Laundry Express. We actually stopped by there for our laundry today, knowing we were going to have to be on the road, and they helped us out. Great people. Again, Essential Laundry Express. Here's another through ball from the back line, and look at the nice swing by Baker.
There was a shove by number 22, I think, Mullinax, on the goalkeeper.
And it seems like everybody in the stadium but the center official saw it.
Yeah, that was a shove.
Bethany's coach is not happy about it either. Throw in from Metro Christian, played up to the far corner, and not going to be too much trouble. Pipkin gets a leg on it. Let's see if they just clear this out or keep it alive. It is kept alive, and it goes back up the near line. Last touch by a Patriot, and that's a big win defensively for the Bethany Broncos. Harris plays it quick, using the momentum and the energy to her advantage. Gets it up to Regier. Regier at the 20. Pressure coming from behind. Lost the ball over the middle, and it's a clear ball by the Patriots. Got all the way back to the 45. Here's Smith, hit from behind this time, and it goes out of play, but it looks like this one might be a free kick.
Yeah, I was about to say that's at least a free kick. Yeah, at least Morrow kind of gave her a little nudge right there.
Free kick will be taken by number 18, Ellen Smith. Oh, no, she'll just throw it in, not even a foul, just a throw in.
Really?
Up to Regier.
Oh, there's one.
And Regier does earn the whistle.
And did not like that call.
That's number 5, Maggie Chandler, coming out to argue it. Well, these are the ones Bethany has to win. 2-1, you get a free kick right on top of the box. No, I don't want to say she has to, but it feels like it's pretty important this one finds its way through.
Yeah, she's got to at least get it close.
Regier will take this free kick at about the 12-yard line on the left side.
And she's one of the really good ones that can actually get this.
3 players, now 4 in front of her, everyone else to the right of the box. Mackenzie King getting ready in goal. Whistle blown. She lines it up. Here's the kick. Goes high and again just sails over the net. That has been the story of the first half of the Bethany Broncos. You get an opportunity, it goes way high. Blake, what do you think is the explanation for that? Is it just environment, or is it a little bit too much energy, a little bit?
Maybe just a little too amped up on
tight.
That one.
Yeah, too amped. That's a good word for it.
Good shot to tie this one up. She probably just got a little bit too excited.
9 minutes left to play in the first. Harris again trying to win another opportunity. The ball goes out in front of the football state champion sign here at Metro Christian.
Denise is saying, right, he didn't see it, quote unquote.
Throw in. Gets past everybody all the way to the goalkeeper, and it'll be come out and grabbed by Mackenzie King. 8:42 left to go. 7:37 p.m. Central Time out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's been a beautiful day so far, and it is a beautiful day for soccer. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. See, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. About to dip down into the 70s. Regier wins one. One Patriot drops. She doesn't get it for long as the defense gets back to her in time. They rely now on Rios and Williams up that far side. Williams back to the middle. There's Harris. Harris met it pretty quickly, trying to go back down to the corner. Patriots win, and they clear it back towards midfield.
Very good clear by the Patriots on that. They had it deep in the territory and were threatening to get another shot on goal.
Smith tries to return it, trying to get it back up to Regier. Regier fighting over one defender, can't get to the soccer ball in time. Now it's Williams' turn. She can't get there either, but finally it'll be Matthews to slow things down at the 50. Oh, another big collision. Williams hits the ground hard.
Oh, she's down.
That was kind of an awkward fall right there. Both knees hit the ground, and she kind of scorpioned almost. And that will result in a stoppage of the clock. No surprise there. Listen, man, I've scorpioned a few times.
No, it's not fun.
It's not fun. Let's go to a quick commercial break as the injured player gets checked out. Don't go anywhere. Back after this.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Injured player was helped off of the pitch. Bethany got a free kick out of it. It was actually a pretty strongly hit kick, but it kind of bounced around too wildly and was grabbed by the Patriots. So nothing goes on that one for the Broncos, though they do stay on the Patriots half, waiting the big opportunity for Cam Regeer here. Here's Matthews out of the middle of the pitch, going up the middle, looking to Regeer. Regeer breaks away to the right, encounters 3 defenders. Patriots have not given her much room to work today. Down to the corner. A little bit more contact. Hernandez trying to win it. No whistle blown. Just goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in, should be, for the Bethany Broncos. Blake, it does feel like maybe the key offensive players that Bethany has had this season have had pretty quiet nights.
They have definitely had a couple of quiet nights. It doesn't help that they're not getting very good quality shots, but that's how playoff soccer goes.
The throw-in from the far corner. Travels high. Hernandez wanted the header on it. Bounces around back towards the side of the box. Harris comes down with it. Takes a kick. Got it all the way cross field. Let's see if Balderas can get anything off of this. Tries to keep it alive, and it goes out of play. She had number 25, Ava Etheridge, racing in from behind. Number 1, Elise Morrow, back in the game for the Patriots.
Back on for Metro, number 30, Mallory Davis.
Gives Malin Seagraves a break. Now throwing from the Patriots on their side of the pitch. Again, just trying to build up a lead, trying to build up cushion going into the halftime break and eventually half number 2. Reese Harris and the Broncos trying to do anything they can to tie this game back up in the final 5.5. Hernandez breaks away on the right side, plays it up, looking for Regeer, and the Patriots get a leg in the way. That slows down that offensive opportunity.
Yeah, they got 5 minutes. Try to get another shot or 2 on goal. Try to tie this one up going into half.
Throw in once again, this time middle of the box. Bounces off of the hip of one player there and bounces all the way away. Patriots get it back to about the 35 before it's met by Smith. And Smith's ball immediately taken away by the Patriots. Kind of went right into their legs, didn't it? Balderas looking to play up to the corner. Doesn't have a white jersey around to help. Metro Christian wins it, and with some good ball movement, they get it back on Bethany's side. Pipkin comes out to meet it at about the 38. She goes over to the far side, and here we go again. 4:38 left to go.
Good touch right there.
Rios racing, can't get to it in time. Hernandez has to double back to play some defense. Metro Christian now, I feel like they do have the opportunity to burn this time off the clock if they so desire. Tough contact from behind. Smith right there to play that defense. Regeer now has it at about the 30. Trying to break away, gets a pass down to the corner. There's Hernandez in a foot race for it, and Patriots get to it first, and they just dribble it out of play. Hernandez doesn't waste any time, throws it right back into Regeer. Regeer brings it down, spins back to her left to the hash. Hit by the Patriots and cleared out of the box again. Regeer just not getting the opportunity to get a shot on goal. Whistle blown, and
what? I don't know what happened there.
It'll be a free kick for us, but I think they're going to say the foul was on the player that hit Rios. That's what it looks like.
I was confused as to where the free kick came from.
Regeer will take the free kick. 3 players in front of her. No one to the right, all of them middle left. Regeer lines it up. Here's the shot. Goes high, has a chance.
Oh, good block.
What a save. Mackenzie King has had such a great night in goal for Metro Christian. She's a big reason they lead 2-1 right now.
Yeah, barely got a fingertip on that.
That was finally the one that wasn't going to sail high.
Yeah. Barely gets a fingertip on it and makes it sail high.
It will be a corner kick from the Bethany Bronchos. Their chance has not gone away yet. See what we got here. Hernandez to take the corner.
Yeah, if they get another couple of shots on goal here in the first half, then one's got to sneak in.
Deep in the box. There's the follow-up by Balderas. The Patriots clear it out of the box. Gets all the way back up to the 35, and Bethany has it play it back towards the Pipkin beyond the 50. 2.5. The Patriots applying some full court pressure. Full court basketball term there.
That's all right. There's some basketball players on this soccer field.
Harris, one-on-one on that far side, trying to win off the dribble. Gets to Rios. Rios now plays it back to the far line, looking up ahead. There's Hernandez. Bethany wants to run it to the middle of the pitch. They just haven't opened up the green. 2:08 left to go. Smith with some good box-out defense stops the Patriots from being able to get to that ball. And a cross-pitch kick.
That's a good shot.
Sends it up to the corner. Here's Regier. Got one to win. She goes down. Now it's up to Balderas. Balderas trying to slow down the Patriots. She blocks out and earns the ball back to Matthews. Matthews over to the far side. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez wants to get past. Gets past her defender. Now up to the 15. Takes a cross, top of the box. Bounces around. A little bit of pinball. Harris takes a shot. And it goes way high and out of play. But it looks like there was a foul called on it. We could see a free kick or a corner kick here. It'll be a corner.
I believe the PA said corner.
Yes, no foul called, just a corner. Hernandez to take it on the far side. 1:20, all that remains in the first half.
Yeah, they got to find some way to get a good shot off right here. Try to tie this one up.
Hernandez takes her time. Now she makes her move. The corner is up, top of the box. Harris tried to get the swing, and it's popped up and out of play again. Well, they knew what they were going for on the corner kick.
Patriots.
Just couldn't find a way to put ball through net.
Got a little bit on top of it.
So under a minute left to play in the first half as we approach the end of our first 40 minutes. Blake, let's take it into half, just talking about what went right in this one for Metro Christian.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very good defense so far being played by Metro Christian. And Cam's going to get probably another shot real quick.
She's got to go 1-on-4 here. Down to the left side, stays on her feet, and there's the slide tackle.
Good slide tackle right there. But anyway, yeah, Metro just – they've been playing very good defense, clearing a bunch of really good balls that got deep into Patriot territory, and a couple of free kicks and penalty kicks, and we have a 2-1 ball game probably. 10 seconds left.
Yep, 10 seconds left. One more corner kick. The corner's up from Bethany. Arcing, trying to get into the net, headed out by the Patriots. Maybe one more chance. Got to get the foot on it now, and time runs out. That's the first half.
Metro 2, Bethany.
It's a 2-1 lead for the home team, the Metro Christian Academy Patriots out here in Tulsa. Blake, before we go to break, is this what you were expecting from the first?
I wasn't expecting being down 2-1, but I was anticipating something very similar to this type of game.
Again, 2-1 as we head into break. We'll be back after this for the halftime show. Don't go anywhere. Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Tired of getting gouged by overpriced department or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes. It even offers added perks like a kids' corner and value-add centers that make it the Essential Laundry Center for express services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610. You don't have to look very far to find a dependable roofing contractor, because Myers Roofing is committed to quality roofing systems, excellent customer service, and is all local right here in Bethany. Myers Roofing is licensed, insured, and all work is guaranteed. You can rely on Myers Roofing to take care of your next roofing project, and once you do, you'll understand why our customers keep coming back. Residential roofing, commercial roofing, specialty, tile, maintenance, and repair. Myers Roofing does it all. Call 405-787-7433. That's 405-787-7433.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble with shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any orange bird, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. In Evans Hardware, it's the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course, new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware. Welcome back to the halftime show here on GSN Sports and Talk and thegospelstation.com. Sports and Talk, our audio-only version of this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, no matter if you're out here listening, back at home listening, watching, whatever. I want to thank you for tuning in. At half, 2-1, Metro Christian leads over your Bethany Bronchos. Blake, so far, kind of catch us up. How do we get to this situation? Then we'll give our thoughts on it.
Well, the Metro Christian Patriots started out really hot. The Broncos started out with that corner kick goal off a header. I couldn't really tell who it was, but they got the header to get up 1-0, and then a free kick and a penalty kick, and we're at a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, I mean, 5:15 left to go in the half. It does feel, and we were talking about this in break, we think Bethany has taken many, many more shots on goal, right? They've taken many, many more shots, but Metro Christian, just by the nature of it, has been a little bit more efficient. They've gotten a little bit more quality free looks, almost. I don't know another way to explain that. I mean, they're literally called free kicks.
Yeah, and somebody off of YouTube or something can let us know. I think it's only been 2 or 3 shots on goal for the Patriots to probably 7 or 8 for at least for the Broncos. So, yes, they've definitely just been more efficient, capitalizing on their free kicks and all that stuff.
Bethany won against Holland Hall 3-0. Metro Christian won against Heritage Hall 2-0. Now they meet here in a 2-1 game. We expected it to be close. We know the last time these two teams met, it was only a 1-0 win for the Broncos. And it's going to be tough. It's as we said in the pregame, when Coach Cook came up here and said, to be the best, you got to beat the best for Metro Christian. that does apply both ways.
Yes, and so far the Patriots are beating the best, so we'll see if that changes. The Broncos tend to be a little bit more of a second-half team. They'll get out to a 2 or 3 goal lead, but then they'll just explode in the second half. So,
well, here's hoping that's the case with under 4 minutes left in halftime. My last question for you before we do some live reads and send it back to break is, what do they have to do differently? We saw the ball sail. We saw a lot of unfortunate fouls deep in your own half. How do they kind of mitigate those, cut those out of the game?
Yeah, they just got to start playing physical without making a ton of contact, which is, I know it's hard to do, but
kind of an oxymoron.
Yeah, it is. You got to start getting some some things to go your way a little bit, and getting the shots on goal they have been quality, but they've just been sailing them. So if they can get those down, then if they can get, let's say, 5 to 6 shots on goal this half, they're at least tying this one up.
And now they will switch halves, which is something I also mentioned in break. They switch halves, so maybe that and the wind could play an impact here. The wind is kind of blowing out of the side, not so much from the goal, so I don't know how much it will, but it is something to note.
Yeah, and the only goals for the Patriots have been off of fouls. So if they can just limit those, then they have a good shot to get a few more shots on goal and tie this one up.
Right, that is a fair point. I think that in and of itself is the best way to explain how Bethany wins this game is you stop the fouls, you stop their score. All right, let's go to one more break for 2.5 minutes. When we come back, half number 2, Metro Christian leads over your Bethany Broncos 2-1 here on the Gospel Station, Sports and Talk. Don't go anywhere.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods. And the home of the Gotta Have It. You'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service, in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
We come back from break for half number 2 here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're on the campus of Metro Christian Academy for today's semifinals match between your Bethany Broncos and the hosting Metro Christian Patriots. Even years we make the drive out here, and so far that's been in Metro Christian's favor, a 2-1 lead for the Patriots as we come back for the second half. Reminder, all goals brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. You just heard their commercial. Thanks so much to Stan's Plumbing for their support of the broadcast. 7000 Northwest 63rd Street back in Bethany. Blake, half number 2. Tell the people one more time what Bethany needs to do here.
Stop committing so many fouls and get more shots.
Stop committing fouls, get more shots. I like it. We kind of said at halftime that all of Metro Christian scoring has come off of the penalty. So that's how you slow them down, really.
And Metro Christian will start with the ball on this half.
Let's see if Bethany can do that as we return to play. Here's the whistle. Clock is running. 2-1 lead for the Patriots. In the final 40 minutes, winner of this one heads to the state tournament this weekend. Everything on the line, everything to lose here in Tulsa. Aerys with a header, trying to get it over to the left side. There's Balderas. Balderas hit from behind. Lost control of the soccer ball, but sticking with it for some pretty good defense. Assisted by Matthews. They're trying to win it. Matthews trying to get a clear ball sent back towards the goal, and it'll be no trouble for Camden Cons. Even right there, right out of the gate, tough, physical, one-to-one, back and forth. Finally, Bethany kind of gets it out of trouble.
And that's what I was saying. Be physical, but don't foul.
Metro Christian back on the attack. They play it to the middle. Pipkin got a foot in the way. Aerys able to win it off of that. Aerys looking upfield. Wants Regier. Regier with a nice touch, but Metro Christian there to send it back the way it came. And there's an early foul call. Looks like it's going to hit number 13, Avon Smith. It'll be a free kick for Metro Christian. Blake, another aspect we didn't talk so much about in the halftime show, Bethany's star offensive players held pretty quiet in today's game.
They have been. This defense has just been smothering, so it's been a lot harder for Regier, Balderas, and all of them to really get free.
Free kick is up, a line drive going left, and it slices out of play. This has been the tough goal. This has been the tough goalpost to put it through, with the wind making it slice like it is, making it sail. It's kind of died down now that the sun has started going down. We'll see if that remains a factor in today's game.
And if they can find a way to get this across midfield, Cam can make a really good run and potentially get a tying goal.
Metro Christian has not given up much around midfield, and they don't here either. Number 14, Roxy Griesemer, able to win this ball and punch it out of play. It's actually last touch by Broncos, so we're sticking with the Patriots even after. Throw in from the far side, thrown high, looking down to the corner. Good header in right there from the Broncos. Now you've got to find something here. You've got to have something consistent, good ball movement to get this ball up the pitch.
Yeah, and you've got to get at least a couple more shots on goal before they even get an attempt.
Ball played cross field. Here's Metro Christian. They get it to Smith. Now to Williams, back to Smith. She's trying to get to the middle of the pitch. Nothing going there. Patriots 2-on-1. One player goes down. Now 3-on-1, and that's going to be Aerys winning the ball away. Aerys with a long kick up the pitch. But again, even right there, you got it just past the 50 for maybe a second, and now it's right back on this side.
Absolutely.
Morrow up the middle. A lot of contact again. Players going down. No whistles blown. Shots taken, blocked by Cons.
Great block there by Camden Cons. That had third goal written all over it.
Camden Cons, of course, the sophomore goalkeeper, an underclassman, but there's a pretty good reason she gets the start in front of the net. It's a corner kick for Metro Christian. Off of the corner, Metro Christian brings one runner out shallow. Kicks up and wide right, never had a chance. That does it for Metro Christian's offense. 36-20 left to go in the second half. Already 4 minutes about have come off the clock. And we've mostly stayed on Bethany's half. Cons on the kick, sends it back towards midfield. And again, we need the Bethany offense to put together something consistent, a long possession here. Thanks to our feature sponsors, Coyote Pond, Simplified Tech Solutions, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Toro Taxes. You've seen their logo flashing on screen all game. They will remain there for great local businesses for you to check out back home.
Yeah, Jossie was calling for that ball, trying to get it in as quickly as possible, try to catch Patriots slipping.
Regier tangled up with a Patriot defender, and that's going to be a foul on Metro Christian.
Yeah, and she was holding her for quite some time. That was Emery Duffy. Surprised it took that long.
It's a free kick from the 35. Cameron Gear will line it up to take this one. Looks like she's got Harris and Hernandez in the middle. Williams to the right and Balderas over on the far left side. See where she goes here. Metro Christian will have the numbers advantage. Free kick is up. Line drive. Gets past everybody and scooped up by King.
5 minutes gone in this second half. Still a 2-1 ball game.
There's your first shot on goal this half for the Bethany Broncos. Now they got to keep the offense rolling. I mean, we've been so used to them putting the pressure on, spending a lot of time on the opposing half. We just haven't seen it today.
Yeah, not today. I don't know what's been going on, but they just haven't been able to cross midfield a whole bunch.
Ball went out on the far side. As they get ready to get this one back in, we're going to have a sub. Number 30, Mallory Davis, in the game. She's giving number 14, Roxy Griesemer, a break. All right, throw in from Bethany's 40. Goes straight down, and the Broncos immediately try to win it back. Regier, one-on-one, tangled up, right arm hooked in there, and Metro Christian gets it. Patriots from midfield, and there's a whistle.
There's a whistle.
Fouls on Reese Harris. And again, Harris frustrated, kind of throwing the hands up like, what am I supposed to do? What are you calling there? Four blue jerseys at about the 50. They'll take that free kick. They just kind of been throwing haymakers at each other with the free kicks here.
They really have.
Here we go. Here's the free. Patriots take it. Line drive, not a lot of spin. Headed away by Harris. Harris over to Balderas. Balderas trying to bring it down safely. Can't get a leg on it. Played up to the corner. Metro Christian kind of restarts their offensive attack. They try to take an early kick. Well defended in the back line. Hernandez can't come down and clear it away, but it'll be Matthews to send it back towards the 50. Bad touch by the Patriots.
That's a foot race.
Giving chase. Got in the way. It's popped straight up. Metro Christian not out of the woods yet. Regier with a bump. Trying to come down with it. A lot of touching. Two players go down. Looks like it's going with Bethany.
And that looks like the official signaled throw-in, if I'm not mistaken on my hand signals.
Throw-in, Bethany.
And that'll be a throw-in to the foot of Cameron Gear off the leg of Jazzy Hernandez. Cam will size him up and give that one off to Kinley Williams, who takes it. And that's going to be a good slide tackle.
Williams, though, smartly got back to it and kicked it off of her defender to keep this with the Broncos. That's good heads-up play right there from number 4. Because that results in a corner, and this could be what ties it. You know, it's going to be more of this.
Yeah, you got to get more opportunities to get that shot on goal.
Here we go, the corner for the Broncos. Line drive, it's low. Top of the box. Sent back towards the corner where Hernandez tries to come down with it. Kind of an awkward touch. Bounces over the Patriots. They pop it up again. Now drops it about the 10. High arcing bounce. Williams trying to win it. Got a foot underneath it. And look at this. We're staying in the air. Williams gets it on the near line but can't keep it in play. 32 minutes left to go, and it's going back to the Patriots.
A buddy of mine is tuned in. He said, "Hi, Blake." Hi, David.
31-45. Patriots still lead 2-1. Time is on their side. Though we know the strengths and the skill of these two teams, you have to imagine Bethany's going to find one more. Regier, a lot of contact from the middle of the pitch. Gets it over to the right side. Here's Williams. Williams back to Hernandez. Hernandez at the 20, left-footed shot, and it rolls into the hands of the goalkeeper, King. I couldn't tell, though. Do you think she was looking to take the shot or looking for Regier?
It looked like she was looking for Regier.
31-10. Smith, one-on-one here, kind of knocks it out of play. Well, who's this going out on?
Yeah, it looks like they're discussing. And it looks like it'll go to Metro.
Griesmer back in the game, number 14. And, yeah, you're right. It will be a throw-in for the Patriots. Play it way ahead. It's thrown over the head of everybody. Here's Baker. Baker with the powerful kick. Sends it to the 40.
And it looks like they're content to try to keep it on this side of the pitch and just play keep away.
Griesmer, freshly subbed in, has a fresh pair of legs, was able to keep the pressure up. But eventually Bethany gets it back on the other side. Little block out right there from Metro Christian. That wins them ball back. Bethany needing their next swing. Got to find a way to get this player right here, Regier, started. She's had a lot of defense attributed to her. She takes a swing there, can't get anything cleanly. Another great defensive stand by the Patriots.
It looked like that left foot just slipped a little bit too much, and Regier just couldn't recover quite.
Matthews and Williams up this far side, assisted by Smith. There's Harris going down, and she'll get the whistle. Free kick for Bethany. Looks like it'll be Harris to take it at about the 42. She's been looking for that all game long.
She has been.
Finally gets one here.
Yeah, she finally gets a whistle in her favor. Good boot.
Free kicks in right to the chest of the Patriots. Williams goes down, no foul call on that one. Here's Smith to play the help defense. Patriots able to handle it well, and they bring it back towards the middle of the pitch. A little bit of grabbing from Williams. She goes for a slide tackle. No whistle blown. Play continues. It's over on the far side. Baker and Smith trying to corral it, but Smith just lets it go out of bounds. Now she throws it in from the 50, going up towards that corner again. Patriots on the return fire. Got it at the 35. Let's see what they can do with this one. Matthews gets in the way. Great defense from number 12. Williams plays it up, looking for Hernandez. Hernandez going to her right, and the Patriots send it back towards the midfield. Matthews back to her right again. Once Williams, and whistle blown before we saw the kick there.
And there's been a lot of spillage of bodies in this second half so far with 12 minutes gone roughly.
Looks like it's another foul on Metro Christian. Blake, did you happen to see what the foul was?
I did not see what the foul was. I thought it was on the little tangle up of feet over here.
It was assessed to Elise Morrow. 28.5 left to play in the second. Harris taking the free kick from 35. It's up. High one. Looks good into the box. There's a header. Knocked down by Regier. Regier hits the deck hard. No foul call. See the frustration again on the coaching staff for Bethany Bronchos.
There's lots of frustration going on. I don't know how that wasn't whistled.
Smith and Matthews now on their own 45. They're able to win and get to Harris. Harris's ball immediately tangled up in the web of Metro Christian feet, and their defense has been so good today. I mean, that's what it's going to take. Metro Christian has been just on it on defense.
And both coaching staffs and crowds are not happy with the lack of whistles or the excess of whistles,
Yeah.
let's just say.
It's pretty hot or cold here. It's either I'm not getting any whistles or we're getting all the whistles, doesn't it feel like? It's like depending on who you ask, you're going to get two different answers.
If you ask either side, it's I'm not getting enough whistles and I'm getting too many, or they're getting too many.
Official went over to the far side to have a quick discussion with Bethany's coaching staff. He comes back over to the middle of the field. Clock did stop at 27:39.
Might have been telling Coach Williams to calm down.
I mean, if I'm Coach Williams, that's going to be even more fired up.
Oh,
You're always supposed to do the opposite, right? If you're being told to be quiet, you're doing a good job being loud.
And look at the Broncos. They're all getting fired up with Coach Williams.
I mean, that's what it takes. You need a coach to go to war for you sometimes. That's something we talk about in baseball and basketball a lot, especially in baseball because you see so many ejections. That can really get a team to rally behind you. Well, no, we're not seeing any ejections here. But
Yeah, the you see that a lot, like especially like in college basketball. You'll see as I don't know what's going on right now, but anyway, you'll see coaches come out and get a tech on purpose just to fire their guys up. As there was a stoppage of play, and I let the clock run.
All right, clock has resumed. 27-32. Throw in for the Patriots, immediately headed back by Smith. Good touch. Couple of good touches. They're going to get over to Williams.
Kinley Williams on her horse.
Can Bethany get anything off of this? It's sent back cross field all the way up to the far side. Smith.
That's going the other way.
Smith wisely lets that one be played by the Patriots, and it does go out of bounds. Even that right there, that came off the leg of number 30, Mallory Davis. She was just maybe half a step away from getting that ball deep in Bethany territory.
Yeah, and if they can find a way to if she can find a way to get this right around the 25, Cam and Balderas are both just lurking, trying to get that extra shot on goal.
Matthews and Rios switch for the Bethany Broncos. Here's the throw-in from Bethany. Up the near line. See what the Broncos have got here. We still await the big hit to the mouth. We await the offense really opening up. Rios to the middle of the field looking for Regier. Regier, 2 defenders on her. Popped up and out of play by the Patriots.
Yeah.
Bounds into the bleachers.
Throw in.
Fan made a pretty good play on that ball.
Bethany from that far side now slowly advancing into Metro Christian territory. Throw in from the 30. Goes up to the corner. Patriots immediately send it back towards the 30, but Rios is there to get a touch on it. Send it over to Harris. Harris now up. There's Hernandez. Hernandez goes behind the back, trying to get it in past that back line. Just Bethany has had no penetration into the defensive back line of the Patriots.
Well, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like they're doubling each one of the Broncos midfielders.
They've basically been playing a 5-man defensive back line. It's been crazy. Bethany's still trying to find a way through it. Regier with a nice pop-up to herself. Now here's Rios from the 30.
Oh,
nice behind
good
the back
fancy
move.
footwork.
Good dribbling from number 11. She goes over to the left side to Hernandez. Hernandez takes a shot from way downtown, goes left.
Oh, that almost hit the back of the net. Just a bit left, though.
But, yeah, let's follow up on that point because we actually hadn't brought attention to it. It might as well be a 5- or 6-man defensive back line for the Patriots.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't say I blame with a 100-goal scorer with Cam here. Hey, if I'm them, I'm playing a boxing 1. 4 on Cam and 1 on the other bunch of Broncos.
Bethany's still on Metro Christian side. This is what we need from them now. A lot of possession time spent on this side of the pitch. Harris will go back and forth over on that far side with Balderas. Harris now from the middle of the pitch.
And if they can find Kinley, she's wide open.
Hits Hernandez. Hernandez with Balderas in front of her. If she can get it there, well defended, and that should be out on Metro Christian. It will be.
Yeah, that was off of her foot.
Here we go.
I can't see the number from
Hernandez
here.
wasted no time, got it into Balderas, popped up, and snagged out of the air once again by King. But even right there, you saw the strategy of playing it quick. That was maybe the only time this half they've gotten it past the defensive backs.
Yeah, and it looks like based off Metro Christian's game plan, from what I can see, it looks like somebody besides Cam is going to have to beat them.
24-15. Let's see who it is that steps up for the Bethany Broncos. They need a hero in this game. 24 minutes.
Yeah, if you can see, there's 5 surrounding Cam.
Smith from the 32. Trying to get it up to Harris. Found Rios. See, here we're going over to Smith. Smith up pitch, looking to the far side. Oh, big whiff. Could this open anything up? It will not. A ball sent out of play.
Coach made a play on that.
How many times have you seen that one? Full whiff right there. Yeah, I don't mean to make fun of her. That's just funny.
I'd be doing the same thing.
She was kind of laughing at herself. Throw-in gets to Regier at the 5.
This
now down
best
to the
chance.
1. Regier, 2 defenders to beat. Can't get it past them, but it should be last touch once again by Metro Christian.
And did not agree with that at all.
One more corner kick for the Broncos here in the second. Again, they've got to find a way to punch one of these through. They've gotten a lot more corners than Metro Christian as well.
Yeah, if they get a few more shots, then don't be surprised if one sneaks through.
Corner will be taken from the far side. It's up. Floats towards the middle.
Oh,
Regier,
almost headed it in.
Couldn't get the header, but she sticks with it. Harris takes a shot, knocked up, and sent out of the box by Metro Christian. One of the Patriots stunned, holding the mouth. Might have a bit of an issue with some bleeding on the pitch. As soon as they get a chance, I think they're going to stop play here.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a – oh, it's still going.
I think now our center official has seen it. It's up to him to rule. Throw-in goes to the corner. Here's Hernandez. 2 players on her, and Patriots immediately get a punch and a kick on it. Goes out of play, but it looks like it's going to be another corner. Corner quickly taken, headed out by the Patriots. Could it result in a follow-up kick? It's sent back into the box. Hernandez has it right side, trying to line something up. Can't get a clean shot off. Takes it back out beyond the 15, now the 20. All the way back to Smith. Smith to the middle of the pitch. There's Harris. Harris trying to get past one defender. Played it to the left. Can Bethany open up the shot from this one? Nothing going there. Regier got it. Sent out of play. The Metro Christian defense holds again.
Throw in Metro.
And we're about halfway home. They got to start getting more shots.
I mean, they've had the opportunity. Metro Christian just won't let them. The defense will not let Bethany get any kind of separation.
They've had a couple of really close ones, but can't find a way to get a shot.
Hernandez.
And there's a shot, and it finds the back of the net.
Jazzy Hernandez.
Jazzy!
We asked who was going to step up, who was going to be the hero. Hernandez, and that's why they haven't been letting us get any room, is because Jazzy Hernandez has that kind of leg. 2-2.
What a shot, Jazzy.
What a shot, Jazzy.
Just past the outstretched hand of Mackenzie King. And we got a 0-0 ball game in essence.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a brand new ball game in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And this is going to fire them up. She's going to try it again.
Hernandez to Regier. Gets past Regier. The Patriots win it back. Kind of potentially stave off a big snowballing play there. Metro Christian takes it all the way upfield. They've got a little bit of green to work with. Over to the 30. Good defense right there from Pipkin. Pipkin trying to win it. Can't get it away from the legs of Riley Dawkins. Dawkins on the return shot. Gives it back up to the far corner. And there's the defensive stand. That time from Smith. Bethany now going back and forth on the far line. Trying to get it out of trouble, out of their side of the pitch. They've been so good in this position again. The Bethany backline as well has been on par with Metro Christians.
Yeah, it looked like that was number 11, Riley Dawkins, who tried to get that past Evie Pipkin, but Pipkin said absolutely not.
Riley Dawkins, number 11, a player you've seen a lot of here today. She's been a big, big part of Metro Christian.
We got some comments saying, go!
Why didn't you say go?
Well, I think mine was pretty exciting enough.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Stan's Plumbing, our sponsor for all goals. Metro Christian maintains possession on Bethany territory.
All right. Oh,
that ball got all the way through. Yeah, that should be no trouble for Goins. Nothing crazy.
I'll make a deal with you. If we can get at least 10 likes on the next goal, I will do it.
Okay.
At least 10 likes.
Okay. Viewers, you have your mission. Under 20 minutes now left to play in our tie game. Pipkin over to the far side. Good ball movement right here from the Bethany Broncos, trying to get it past the 50. Harris does get it past the 50, but it looks like the Patriots are going to get to it first. Now, Blake, I'll ask you the question. It's tied. What do you have to do to win it? What's going to be the difference?
Find a way to get this ball on the Patriots side of the pitch and start getting some shots on goal, deposit them. Eventually, one's going to sneak through. Play good defense while you're at it.
Metro Christian wants the handball. Looks like they're going to get it here. Just kind of take a high bounce on camera gear. That was a roar from Metro Christian stands.
Metro.
That was literally like a wave.
Well, it's 20 minutes left and championship on the line.
Wave of sound into our mics up here. 18:55. But I mean, hey, you said it perfectly. Championship on the line.
Yeah, we have another comment saying from the 35-yard line.
All right, Metro Christian had another early whistle. This one's back on the 40. The yellow card awarded. Stoppage of the clock. Looks like it's going on number 4, Kinley Williams. Williams, no argument from her. She immediately headed off the pitch. In her place, number 12, Isabella Matthew.
Metro.
Free kick for Metro.
Yeah, that looks like Dawkins with that would be number 5, Maggie Chandler with the free kick.
Time has resumed. The free kick from Chandler. Kind of a pop-up layup here in the middle of the pitch. No one comes down with it. Two players going back-to-back. Patriots get a leg on it. Here's a through ball. Could be trouble. Whistle blown.
Offside?
Offsides. That's the first time we've seen offsides called here today, Blake.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. There was a couple of them where whenever it got to Cam, it was a little iffy, but I'm surprised that was the first offside call.
Surprisingly, maybe the most common call in soccer has not played an impact in today's game.
And good boot there to Hernandez.
Hernandez, who had goal number 2, and again, trying to dribble through 2 defenders. Look at her go. She gets it past both of them. Plays it over to the far side. Now let's see if Bethany can get anything off of this.
That's going to be dangerously close to an offside.
A little bit of green to work with if they can get it past the defensive backs one more time. Both teams just trading haymakers, long kicks back and forth.
And Cam's running up on her.
Well, that's just smartly played by Metro Christian, knowing Regier was behind them. 17.5. High kick, fly ball to the 45. Metro Christian can't come down with it. Here's Rios. Over to Harris. Harris, one defender on her. That's number 1, Morrow. Played over to the far side, but again, Metro Christian gets a boot on it and sends out a play. Sun has completely gone down here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. No longer any shadows on the field, any sunshine to be seen. The wind with it has died down as well. At the 50, Metro Christian brings it out to the left side. This is number 10, Bella Paul.
And good job right there by Malia Rios to just clear that ball.
Whistle blown before this throw-in. We're going to have a quick reset on that one. Tell her to come back to about the 40. Throwing it in is number 8, Lauren Peoples. Peoples on the throw-in. Kinley Williams heads it out. Harris and Hernandez. Good defense right here.
Good job, Jazzy.
Get to the 50, get it to Regier. Regier with an awkward touch, goes back to Metro Christian. They've got a player deep on this side. She keeps it in play, got to get it over, and look at the ball movement. That's number 30, Mallory Davis. Davis doesn't get much further with some help defense. Harris with a nice touch, gets it back on the other side of the pitch. 16 minutes now left to play. Feels like Metro Christian on the verge of a breakthrough themselves.
It's not very often that, and I know I've said this many times, but it's not very often that a ball gets by Pipkin.
Hernandez, Rios. Rios over to Harris, and here we could see the chance. Harris trying to play it up to Regier.
And that's a good run by Regier, but looks like Maggie Chandler was right there.
15-40. As we approach the end of this game, got to give a shout-out to Mike Gannon, our board operator back in the studio in Oklahoma City, and Adam Young, our camera operator out here in Tulsa. Off the throw-in, Regier tries to take a shot, and it's knocked down by Metro Christian. It bounces out of play off the blue jerseys. So the Patriots not out of the woods yet. They got to fend off one more.
15 minutes to go in this semifinal.
A fitting game of the semifinals, eh?
It really is. This is about what I expected.
15 minutes.
You don't get to this part of the bracket without being really good.
Corner kick is lined up. All players at the back of the box. It's up. They run forward trying to meet it.
Just barely missed.
How does that get through everybody without touching a single blue jersey?
I don't know.
It's out on the Broncos.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that this one is going to be whoever scores goal number 3 first.
14:35 left to go. The Patriots will have it back. It's been a hard-fought battle on both sides, and we're not done yet. Who has a little bit more left in the tank? Who wants it more? First, the Patriots will bring it deep into Bethany territory. Then Bethany will try to play it back to the 50, but they don't get it past the midfield.
That was a very good touch.
High arcing ball. Looks like Hunt is going to come out and take it herself. Wisely played. 14 minutes. You know those goalkeeper gloves, how sticky they are? Have you ever seen the videos on that?
I have not.
You need to go look that up and like compare it to other gloves, like baseball gloves and then football gloves. See just how different a soccer glove is. Metro Christian from the 10 on the left side. They play back to the middle of the pitch. The Bethany back line holds. They open up, no shot out of it. Harris in the midfield. Nice touch. Gets it over to Hernandez. Hernandez, long kick way upfield. Regier gives chase. 2 defenders in front of her and a goalkeeper. And it's going to dribble into the hands of Mackenzie King first. But it gets the pressure off of Bethany's defense. Now the pressure back on the midfielders to win this and open something up. Hernandez with a nice move over to the 25 on the right side, cleared out by the Patriots.
Yeah, and that was a very good job just to clear that ball. Jazzy had bad intentions going to get that.
That's good for us.
Oh, there's a whistle.
I think
they're
just going to tell our chance to back up. We saw that on Metro Christian earlier, actually.
Yeah, it does look like a little stoppage.
That's all these players just trying to get a little bit more, a little bit more.
Try to get another yard or two.
Harris throws it into Regier. Regier has 3, now 4 defenders on her. Patriots get it back out to Harris at about the 20. Harris lines up a shot.
Right in the head.
Deflected off of a blue jersey. Here could be a big opportunity for the Patriots. They send it all the way back to the other side. Cones once again will come out and grab it. 12.5 now left to play, Blake.
Yeah, and it looks like these Patriots are starting to get just a little bit gassed.
Bethany up that far side. Except for both the girls and the guys, they have such excellent conditioning. They can hang with the best of them in a game like this.
And that's why you condition all year to be able to go this full game, all 80 minutes.
Only 12 minutes. And by the way, is that our AD, Chad Marshall, down there on the track helping field these soccer balls and get them back in quickly?
Use the Zoom glasses.
Use the Zoom glasses. I think he called us on the way out here, checking to see how things were going and if we were good and on the way. So
yeah,
shout out Chad Marshall.
We love Coach Marshall.
Yeah, Adam wants us to let the people know that Zoom glasses mean binoculars. He actually didn't want me to, but I went ahead and said it anyways. 11.5. Ball knocked out of play, last touch by a white jersey.
Goal kick, Metro.
Goal kick for the Metro Christian Patriots.
Yep. And we got just over 10 minutes left in this one, 2-2 ball game. And you got to think the next goal is going to win this one.
What if there is no goal? What if we go to OT? What does that mean for these two teams?
Possibly PKs.
You think it would go all the way?
Could.
11 minutes as this goal kick is taken. It will get to about the 40. Metro Christian brings it down. They've got number 22, Annabelle Molnex. All the way over to the far side, or excuse me, to the near side. They play it up this line. It gets too far. Number 14, Roxy Griesmer, couldn't get to it in time.
Yeah, just got past her a little bit too much.
10:40. On the throw-in, it'll be Avon Smith, the freshman defensive back. She throws it in straight to Harris. Harris, the senior, gives it over to Williams. Up this near side, last touched by Williams.
I thought that was off of Maggie.
It was close. Metro Christian was right there, making sure to tell the official which way it was going, though. Harris at the 40, kind of lost control of that ball.
This is going to be a really good chance.
Oh, nice
Actually, it's going to be picked off real quick by Isabella Matthew.
Matthew up to Regier.
Regier might get another shot.
This could be her best opportunity. She gets a little bit of separation up to the right side, takes her shot.
Oh!
Ground ball is fielded well by King. But, hey, that could mean something.
We got a Patriot down. Stoppage of play.
Patriot player injured on the pitch. But, hey, Regier had a little bit of room. That could mean something later on in this game if she's starting to get free. We'll give the injured player a second, back in about 30.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chilinos. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chilino's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
Coming out of break, a big yellow card just put on Metro Christian.
Yeah, big yellow card. I believe that was number 4, Teddy Albright, if I read that correctly.
It will result in a free kick for the Bethany Bronchos, and yellows, as they pile up, 2 yellows on a player makes a red, and that is a problem if there's multiple yellows put on a team.
Yeah, we saw that earlier whenever there was that penalty kick.
Harris able to get a ball through to Williams. Williams has one player to beat up the right side. Well defended, but she gets past her all the way to the 10. Now plays it down to the goal line. Got it over back to the middle. Regier goes down again. No whistle blown. The follow-up. The shot's not good. Knocked straight down by the Patriots' bodies. There's too much personnel in the box. Bethany couldn't get anything off cleanly.
Oh, tripped up just a little bit.
Smith slipped. Luckily, nothing comes off of it. These two teams and locked in such a tough battle.
Yeah, this is going to be a very hard-fought win for either team.
I mean, whoever wins this one goes home and sleeps like a baby. I mean, they've got to be so exhausted after this one eventually is.
Yeah. A lot of physicality in this game.
Harris has it, going over to that left side. Once again, there's Matthews. They've been running through her a lot here. Regier with the spin, goes up left side, stops on the dime, tries to get the shot off. She takes it, goes high.
Just over.
That is, though, the second shot in a row Cam Regier has opened up for herself.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt on the goal. Just sailed it a little bit.
8:20, and now both sides have come alive once more. The Bethany faithful on the far side of Patriot Stadium looking for their second state championship in a row. Metro Christian looking to upset the Kings, or maybe the Queens, rather. Number 22, Ava Pipkin and Malia Rios. Oh, look at that big swing on Pipkin. She goes down hard, slow to get up.
Yeah.
But my point
Land
was
on her tailbone.
Yeah, my point was they're playing tough defense. Pipkin's still on the ground. And now that we're kind of taken out of it, here we go back in.
No stoppage so far.
The official not even looking this way, so maintaining her eyes there, and Bethany will come down.
She's up and moving around a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. Pipkin returns to the field to play. Now Bethany no longer has the numbers disadvantage. That kind of just took me completely out of the call. I'm sorry. Like, seeing her go down and
it
slow
took
to
me
get
out
up,
too.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure Evie was okay. She was down for about 30 seconds.
Still kind of holding on to her back there. I mean, it's off screen on the YouTube side, so you can't see it, but she just gave a thumbs up to her side, so she's good to go for the final 7 minutes. All right, here we go. Harris has a free kick at about 37. She takes it. Booted ball, middle of the box. Regier comes down with one. Yeah, but it's well defended by the Patriots again. They don't let her get that turn off she likes to go to.
Yeah, she only got one.
Big swing, and the player goes down, a white jersey. No whistle blown. It says Rios to win it. Rios has Williams to her right. That's where she goes up to the 15. Return shot by the Patriots, but Rios plays it well. Patriots trying to get past number 11 now. Rios tangles him up, and it goes out of play. Last touch by a white jersey. Number 11 had a lot to do right there. I imagine that's going to remain pretty consistent for the rest of this game. Bethany trying to find a way to get it to Regier again.
Yeah, they keep blocking her out.
I mean, the Patriots,
I don't blame them.
You got to give credit to them. They've watched the film. They have their defensive game plan.
I do not blame them one bit.
6 minutes.
That is a 100-plus goal scorer in her career.
Looks like we're going to have a substitution. Jazzy Hernandez back on the pitch. Throw and goes straight. Now there's a fresh set of legs in Hernandez, and they need her at a big time. Hernandez wins one down, takes a shot from way, way far away, and it's scooped up once more by King. No magic on that one, Blake.
There was none on that one, unfortunately. Got 5 minutes to get another couple of shots.
Williams.
These Broncos are more than able to do.
Over to
that
Regier.
Sneaks by.
Regier takes
and that's going to, just to the side.
Oh, so close. Regier has nothing to do but just bend over and be like, are you kidding me?
It has not been her day so far.
Here's a big switch for Metro Christian. Number 22, Annabelle Molinex, back on the pitch.
Yeah, usually she finds the back of the net with a few of those. But they've been just like 6 inches off every time.
Everything has been slightly off when it comes to the shooting. 5 minutes exactly left to play. Man, still 2-2 this whole time. Hernandez goes down trying to get a foul. Not going to get on this one.
Oh, yeah, she just fell down.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I always assume they're trying to get the foul.
I mean, she might have been trying to sell it a little bit, but she just fell down. Nothing too crazy.
It was kind of an awkward fall. She did.
Yeah, it
was. This looks like it's going to be a foul on Bethany.
Yeah, and Isabella Matthew did not agree with that. She was hopping up and down a little bit.
Trying to get the foul call, that's trying to advance the game state, trying to get something positive for your team,
Hey, I mean, I am mad at it.
Free kick from the Patriots logo. High and deep. Headed back, and Bethany able to get it out of the box after a near disastrous header. Return shot is going to be Conza come out and grab it. She knocks it up and brings it down. A little bit of volleyball with herself, if you will.
The Patriots crowd was ready to erupt on that. They had a 3-on-1.
Patriots offense ready to erupt. Elise Morrow plays it back to Albright. Albright over to the corner. Could see another shot taken here by Metro Christian. They got a good through ball and no follow-up. Collins lets it roll out of play. That one was dangerous, Blake.
That one was very dangerous. They were very close to making this a 3-2 ball game.
3.5 all the time that remains in regulation. Blake, at the rate we're going, it seems we might be going to OT.
We might be. A little more playoff soccer.
Goal kick is taken. Again, just 3 minutes left to play in the second half. Then we go to extra time. Throw in from the Broncos. Gets past the 50. Regier hit. Harris on the pop-up. Plays back towards the middle. Rios gets a leg on it. Finds Williams. Williams gets past one defender. Has to beat a second in foot race. Got all the way to the 20. Patriots get to it first. They block her out. They let it roll. Can Williams get around her? Trying her hardest. Trying to get a kick through. And it's out of play. And they're going to say last touch by Williams. .240. I mean, that's just been the defense from Metro Christian today.
Yeah, they've just been animals on the defensive side.
2.5. Ball thrown in. Pipkin has now come up to more of that midfielder role on these throw-ins, just supplying an extra body for the Bethany Broncos. Oh, look at that.
That was dangerous.
She just tried a behind-the-back, no-look pass. I cannot believe she thought to try that right there. It nearly worked, too.
It almost did.
Throw in from the Patriots. It's got to be immediately booted back out of play. Harris fighting to come down with it. Patriots have it at the 50. They play back towards the middle. Good on Rios to be in the way. Now we've got number 8, Lauren Peoples. Peoples at the 40. Runs back, sends it to the middle. Mounting up, and it took a
friendly fire.
Big hit off of the face of Elise Morrow. She's momentarily stunned, but back on her feet as Bethany returns it to the 50. Again, Metro Christian still in the offensive. Now they run all the way up the pitch. No passing here. They drop one. We could see a shot. It's number 11, Dawkins. No good. Little bit of contact. No whistle blown.
Oh, looks like they will be. Or, never mind. I thought the officials said it was going this way.
A big offensive opportunity missed for Metro Christian. Bethany counting their lucky stars after that one.
Yeah, they got away with one there.
I say counting, I meant thinking they're lucky stars.
That too.
Another player
Trying
goes
to get
down.
a foul call.
Yeah, there's the foul.
Looks like she does.
Only a minute, 60 seconds left to play.
50 seconds to try to get one more shot.
Do you believe in a buzzer beater?
I believe in buzzer beaters.
47 seconds. Ball played up. Now Metro Christian's got to keep this away from their goal if they want to stay alive in this one. They've got Regier giving pressure in that corner. They'll just play it out of bounds. Nothing going there. Still 30 seconds left to play. Throw-in goes down to the corner. They've got 2 players there. Regier can't get the separation. Metro Christian sends it out of their box, but they're not out of trouble yet. They've got Harris to deal with now. Harris trying to get a leg on it. The Patriots get it back out. Here's Matthews. Matthews from beyond the 20 takes her shot, goes to the left, and it's out of play.
I think that might have glanced off of Patriot.
Blake, we are going to extra time.
We are going to extra.
2-2 as the clock runs out.
Hold that.
What a game we have in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Wow.
Extra time on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. The end of regulation in 4A semifinals. These two teams locked in a heated battle. All right, Blake, I think we got to go to a break as we prepare for extra time as we go. Thanks to our sponsors, Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, Coyote Pond, Toro Taxes, Stan's Plumbing, Simplified Tech, Ship It Sooner, and of course, Blake Nightingale with Victory Mattress Outlet, one of our other feature sponsors. We're back in about 5. Don't go anywhere.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and CoyotePond.com.
Gallegos Mexican Restaurant at 7000 Northwest 23rd at Rockwell in Bethany is locally owned and operated. Authentic Mexican food. Open 11 to 9 Monday through Friday and 10 to 8 Saturday and Sunday. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant offers a variety of Mexican plates, daily lunch specials starting at $8.99 Monday through Friday, and menudo on the weekends with more traditional dishes. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant. Call 405-506-0790. Northwest 23rd at Rockwell. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant.
Need more money? Then save more money at Nimini Auto Group, 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Nimini Auto Group is where your budget meets the open road with high-quality used vehicles at prices that won't break the bank. Step into a world of automotive wonder with many different makes and models, as well as flexible financing options, all supported by our friendly and helpful staff. Got a trade-in you want valued or looking to browse the lot yourself? Call 405-470-0141. Let's find your next ride at Nimini Auto today. Stop by 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway, 405-470-0141.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Aerys Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Aerys Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Aerys Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Extra time in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's better than this? 10 minutes on the clock. Tied 2-2. The Bethany Bronchos, the Metro Christian Patriots. At some point, this game is going to end, Blake. I don't know who's going to be the victor but we got 10 minutes to figure it out.
We've had a lot of fun so far today, so I'm ready. This is going to be a fun one either way, whatever the result is. This is some playoff soccer right here.
The whistle has blown. Time has begun. Metro Christian had ball first. It's immediately stolen away by Hernandez at the 50. She's looking for Williams on the right side. Sent it right back onto Bethany's side of the pitch. There's Pipkin. Knocks it down, goes over to the left. Sent back cross field swing. Let's see if Metro Christian gets it there first. They do. They put a swing on it. It's going to be Baker to send it back out towards the middle of the pitch. The follow-up swing by Metro Christian goes wide left. 30 seconds off the clock. Metro Christian already takes a shot.
Goal kick, Broncos.
Goal kick by the Bethany Broncos. Blake, I asked you this as we wound down the second half, but what is it going to take for the Bethany Broncos to win this game?
They just got to start capitalizing rather on their shots on goal. They've missed a handful of them by like literal inches, so they just got to start capitalizing because they've gotten plenty of shots. The Patriots have just been more efficient.
Williams has it at about the 45, trying to play it back over to the middle. There's a steal by the Patriots. The Patriots going up, trying to get it to their lead striker. Nothing happens here. Williams trying to come down with it, or excuse me, Hernandez trying to come down with it. She can take a little bit of contact, and they are going to hit Metro Christian with the foul here.
A little surprised about that one. That was just a little bump.
Hernandez draws the foul. Here's Harris to take the free kick.
Yeah, the Broncos will take that, but I'm not quite sure about that one.
Hey, Hernandez finding a way to get it done, even on that side. She's a fan favorite, you know. We've had her on a couple of coaching shows. Free kick goes long, and it's no trouble for King, who scoops it up. 8:25 now left to go. Harris comes down with the header. Metro Christian plays it well. They send it all the way back into Bethany's back line. Baker back towards the 40, looking for Harris. Gets over Harris and her defender, so number 5 comes down with it, but the whistle blown. It's back on the 40.
Was there a bump?
Metro.
Can't say. I was watching Harris try to run away with it.
Yeah. I mean,
if
there was a bump, then sure.
Maybe you know, an arm extended like in basketball.
Yeah.
Push up there. It's about my only guess. 7:45 left to go. Free kick from Metro Christian. High top of the box. Knocked up, and Smith gets a leg on it, trying to send it out of play. Maybe kept alive by the Patriots.
That time it dribbled.
Not that time. Last touch by blue jersey.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's all I say. Like, if you're going to whistle or not, cool, just be consistent with it.
Hernandez up the left side going back and forth with Balderas. Now Balderas on a little bit of a run. She can break free. Not on this one, but last touch by the Patriots.
And is OT or extra time sudden death?
As far as I'm aware, but I could be wrong. Could be
what?
Regier just took a big shot, got knocked down by the Patriots. That could be what penalty kicks are for, is sudden death, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Matthews takes a swing. Hernandez with the follow-up.
She was looking for Regier right there.
Williams off the deflection, looking for Regier. Trying to get it back to Hernandez. She can't come away with it anything cleanly. 1v1 foot race, and the Patriots send it into the bleachers again.
Yeah, as long as the Broncos can keep it on this side of the pitch, they have a very good chance to make it a win and advance to the championship round.
6:35. Ball goes all the way down to the corner before rolling out of bounds again. We're staying with the Broncos for all of this. It will be a throw-in. Man, we're going to get back so late tonight.
We will. It's fine.
That's okay. We're having fun here.
This is our last sprint of the season.
6:15. I mean, you're right. This week is it for high school sports.
We're going to be living off of caffeine and dreams, but
throw-in
we'll
is
be all
up.
right.
Takes one bounce, headed by the Patriots. Can they get out of the box? They will. A pop-up lands at about the 23. On the fight to bring it down. No one comes down with it cleanly. There's a nice boot by Smith. Gets it over to the middle. The Patriots have got to get it away from their side of the pitch. A little bit of friendly fire, a little bit of contact there. Balderas can't win it yet. She's got number 14, Griesmer, on her. And Bethany finally gets it kind of settled down and back in their own hands.
And that was good just to get that over to Baker. She was going nowhere fast.
Nice ball movement by Harris, trying to again find Regier. Nothing goes on this one, but Harris not giving them any room to breathe. Nearly one another. Bethany now back to throwing these haymakers. Metro Christian and Bethany going back and forth. Pipkin trying to play some pretty good defense now. There's Matthews on the help. He gets number 1, Morrow. Morrow's a dangerous player. Her right-footed kick, dribbles all the way.
Yeah, and Cons called her off real quick.
Cons picks it up. 5 minutes left to go. We have 2 instances of extra time, and then it goes to kickoff, right?
Is that it?
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
We haven't actually caught it.
I don't know enough about soccer to be able to tell you a good answer.
We haven't actually – we did have a game that went to PKs for the guys, but we weren't there for it.
Yeah, we
kind
were
of
not
missed
there.
the one time to have any experience with this. That's how it works out, man. I don't know. Metro Christian up that far side trying to get it past Ellen Smith. Baker there to assist. She'll kind of block out, keep it in play, gets it back out towards midfield. Ellen and Avon Smith, 2 key players. Baker there in the back line as well. We raved on her in the quarterfinals. Such a good defensive line for the Bethany Broncos. So much of their game revolves around the players in the backfield. And, of course, we've talked about Pipkin a lot as well.
And just a cleared ball right there.
Ball sent to the top of the box. Came off the leg of Hernandez. And here's Matthews prowling, trying to get a steal. Ball sent up again. Avon Smith that time wearing number 13 kind of gets in the way. Williams has it tagged by both sides and rolls out of play. 3:50 left to go.
Throw in.
Okay, somebody is telling us there are 2 golden goal periods and then we're to PKs. So I guess there's 2 extra time periods. Thank you very much to the YouTube comment section.
I thought that's what it was.
That's what I figured. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's always good to
I
be
figured
sure.
it was kind of like hockey a little bit.
Regier fights through 5 different players to bring it down. Able to get over to Hernandez.
Good
Hernandez
run.
on a little bit of run. She takes the left-footed swing.
Oh!
Too far right for Hernandez.
I thought she had that.
King laid out for it. Couldn't get a hand on it, but it didn't matter. It's a goal kick for Metro
Just
Christian.
a little bit too much English on that one.
But I love the look from Hernandez. If we can get her that one again, I have to imagine she won't miss the second time.
Yeah, the YouTube comments are lighting up with telling us exactly how this works, so appreciate them. Oh, we got a youngin'.
We got an extra player on the field. Time has stopped. No 12 players. That's not allowed. He's
Are they allowed to have an extra defender?
He's on our side. He's wearing the white and black. No extra players. It's 11 on 11. All right, they took care of that one. Hey, shout out that kid.
That was awesome.
Shout out the family members, I assume, that went out and
That
corralled
was
him.
good stuff right there.
That was efficient. They got him off the field quick.
It's a little bit easier when they're 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Time has resumed.
That was great.
All right, here we go.
Oh, good run.
It's Williams. Williams up to Regier. Regier just has to spin and shoot. She's going to her left, takes her shot, left curving.
Oh.
No good. That opportunity opened up by number 4, Kinley Williams, the freshman forward, who has had just such a big game tonight.
She almost spun that in, too.
Nearly. That was almost a killer assist into the goal.
And what a boot there.
But notice, Blake, how much time Bethany is spending on Metro Christian's half.
They're spending a lot of time on Metro Christian's half. And that's going to be Corbin Baker that skies that one to Kinley Williams to clear it.
Baker just bodies it up and boots it away. Literally a punt. Bethany's still spending a lot of time on the right half of the pitch. Now we've got to see Metro Christian trying to win it. They go up the left side. A through ball all the way to the back line off of the leg of Annabelle Bolnax. Bolnax can't come down with it yet. Fighting with Williams. A little bit of bump and it goes out of play.
That's going to go Patriots' way.
Yep, the rule last touch by Williams. It's going to be a quick throw in for Morrow. Excuse me, that was not Morrow. That was number 8, Peoples. And Peoples was going down to the corner. Looks like this is going to stay with Patriots. So Peoples will run out to meet it. I think it's going to be a throw in from this side.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. And she'll come right back to around the 25, looks like. Oh, never mind.
Peoples on the quick throw in. Bethany defense has to be careful here. They got to get this out of the box and quick. Gets all the way through to Baker, who puts a punt on it again. I think she'd be pretty good at, special teams in football. She'd be a good kicker.
Pretty solid.
I think. Threw ball down the corner. Patriots trying to catch Bethany sleeping. Oh, and look at that.
That's
Baker
going the other way.
Able to send it off of the legs of number 14, Roxy Griesmer. A goal kick for the Broncos, 50 seconds, all that remains.
Yeah, and if I'm the Broncos, I'm just trying to see if I can get one good run at it and then just go to the second OT.
I think you're right. Again, it comes down to buzzer beater. You don't want to leave time on the clock.
No. But I think it's essentially sudden death is what the YouTube comments say. If they get one goal, it's done.
Bethany has it now. Got it past the 50.
Regier's on the run.
Regier
that was close to a handball.
Here we go. Regier one-on-one. She's got Williams in front of her, and Balderas streaking to her left. She gets a left-footed swing on it, trying to get to Hernandez, but gets all the way down to Balderas. Balderas in the corner. One player to beat. A lot of contact. No one goes down. No whistles. Metro Christian able to steal it away, and they play it out of bounds.
Yeah, we'll go to another one.
That will do it. The first instance of extra time has concluded. We're still tied 2-2. We now go to the second instance. Blake, are we going to go the entire time allotted?
Are we? I mean, we're already getting back late. Why not?
Why not? Hey, we got to go to another short break. Don't go anywhere. More from Tulsa, Oklahoma and Metro Christian when we come back. Thanks again to everybody that's tuned in, and thanks to some of our other sponsors that have recently joined us. Nimini Auto Group, Retro Rebel Boutique and Events, Red River Credit out in Yukon, and, of course, Essential Laundry Express. Thanks to all of them. We'll be back after this. Man, what a game.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble with shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any orange bird, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. We welcome you back to the cheer of the crowd. And I'll just let the live mic do the work there. I mean, this environment, this stadium, this game, Blake, and these two teams, this is fitting of a state championship, man.
This definitely
not
is.
Semifinal, state championship.
Yeah, these Patriots faithful are going absolutely berserk right now. 2-2 ball game with one more extra time period. Then we go to PKs if no winner is declared here. But with on this side of the pitch, this is where the Patriots got both their goals.
It's the toughest battle yet for either team in attendance, but one of them is going to walk away a winner. One of them is going to have their season ended. Will it be the Patriots? Will it be the Broncos? Stick around to find out. Bethany has it first. They immediately go up to number 9 Balderas on the left side. It's played back. Harris sends it all the way through. Look at this. Here's Williams on a run down to the corner. Williams gets to it first. Got to find an open shot. Can't get it there. The Patriots get it away from danger. They're not out of complete trouble yet, as Bethany has Matthews run in from the midfield to follow up on it. Blue Jersey trying to get it to 50. Let's see what happens here. They play it back towards the left hash and send the ball upfield. Looks like it's going to be Baker to send it back to the other side.
Oh, a little bit too much on that one.
Over the head of Hernandez, but it doesn't matter. Harris is there. One-on-one. There's the contact again. 2 players going at it. Patriots get it up to the 40. Now the 35, all the way to the 30 before it's knocked out of bounds by Ellen Smith.
Yeah, good job by Smith there to just clear that. And, oh.
A loud roar at the crowd.
I thought something actually happened.
9 minutes. This ball will be
have a
situated. Free kick. Ball will be situated at the 20. We'll call it. Actually, that's more like the 18.
Yeah, 18, 17.
17
Called
and a half.
17 and a half.
Yeah, it's pretty close to half. It's like, well, Blake, you said it, but this was the side all of Metro Christian's goals came on, and they came on things like this.
Yep.
A free kick.
We shall see.
Metro Christian to take the free kick. It's a two-man front. Alan Smith lurks. Looks like it's going to be Natalie Powell to take it. Powell's shot. No good. Deflected off of Smith. Smith with a running swing got it all the way to the opposing 25 and 20 and still going.
Yeah,
that lets everybody get set, Blake.
Looks like King is waving everybody off, letting everybody get set real quick for this punt.
8 minutes. Balderas gets a leg on the ball coming down. Found Hernandez. Hernandez trying to fight with one defender. Can't get past her, and the Patriots play it back to the 50. Pipkin trying to provide a little bit of help. Can't get the ball cleanly, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellen Smith. We're going back to Bethany's side. What do you think Camden Collins is thinking this whole time, by the way?
Get to the other side, you got to be kidding me. But this is where a lot of the action has been, on this side of the pitch. So,
quick throw in from the Patriots. They're looking to go down in the corner. Looks like this is going to go out of play, and that will be the case. That time, I think a little bit of frustration from Metro Christian on not having anything open up there.
Yeah, it looks like it. I couldn't really tell with the speakers in my face, but.
Collins has the goal kick here. And it is, we'd have to ask her sometime, what do you think in a game like that?
Yeah.
With everything happening and you're not part of any of it. Aerys gets the ball up to Regier. Regier surrounded by blue jerseys. Trying to dribble through them, can't open anything up. It goes back to Pipkin in the midfield. Pipkin running over to her right, gives it up for Matthews. Matthews up, deflected off a blue jersey. She follows it up, trying to find Williams in the far corner. Nothing going there for the Broncos. That's number 1, Elise Morrow again. She's locked in a tough battle with number 22, Evie Pipkin.
And it's going Bethany's way off of that.
And that'll get a loud cheer from Bethany's side of the stadium. Looks like the official will reset everything here, and Bethany will throw it in from about their own 35. Throw goes up the line, immediately touched by Metro Christian. Patriots and Broncos fighting just tooth and nail to get something here. Oh, and a foul call. It's on Metro Christian. Bethany slowly gaining ground, Blake. It's Reese Harris to take the free.
And this is where they like to be. On this side with a chance to win it.
It's off the shoulder of Regier. Can we get a follow-up? Not on this one.
Yeah, that'll just be cleared very substantially.
5.5. Second instance of extra time here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you've stuck up with us for this long, man.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you, but you're crazy, man. You must love soccer.
Got to.
Nah, thank you so much for tuning in. No matter if you've tuned in the whole thing or just right now, we do want you to know how much we appreciate it. It means the world to us to see everybody enjoying high school sports like we do.
Yeah, Pepkin snuck that by a Patriots jersey.
These teams locked in that battle around midfield. Pipkin with a nice pass up to Harris. Harris goes over to the right side. Here we go. It's Hernandez. Hernandez up. There's Regier. Back to Hernandez over the middle, and nothing going over the middle of the pitch. In between the hatches has been so hard to get anything going for the Bethany Broncos.
Yeah, these two defenses have just been going at it.
Powell up to the right side. She's looking for number 22, Annabelle Molinax. It looks like it'll be out of bounds off of Molinax. Well defended once again by Bethany. The white and black giving it everything they have in this game. Throwing bounces. Here's Regier from behind. Can't get to it in time, but it will be out on the blue jerseys.
Throw in Bethany.
Looks like Metro Christian will have a sub ready to come in here in a little bit. Harris, quick throw in, looking for Regier. Headed away by Metro Christian, but goes straight into the legs of Hernandez. Hernandez trying to dribble past one, trying to get a pass or a shot off, something to get her team going. A little bit of pushing, no whistles blown. A little bit of contact now on the far side, still no whistle. Williams sends it off the leg of number 1, Morrow again. Wasting no time getting this ball back in play, thrown straight down to Hernandez. And look at how many people are crowding inside the 25 for Metro Christian.
And it's a really good thing that didn't sneak past. Cam was almost offside. That might have been a call.
Williams takes a shot to the leg, trying to dribble back to the middle of the pitch. Here we go with Harris. Harris sees the open player in Balderas. Balderas lines one up, took a swing, knocked down by the Patriots, and Metro Christian sends it back across the 50. Smith with some nice movement, able to get it off to Harris. Don't know how she did that. One Metro Christian slow to get up. Excuse me, that was Baker, not Ellen Smith on that one.
Mullinax is down after going for the ball, but kind of kicked her in the stomach a little bit.
And we are going to see a stoppage at the time for the injured player. It's got 3:02 left to play. The fans on the Metro Christian side now having some pretty clear, unfortunately, things to say.
Some strong opinions on the Metro Christian side.
Unfortunately, some things that are heard clearly through the mics.
I heard that very clearly as well.
Number 30, Mallory Davis, back on the pitch. I mean, it's been like that all night.
Hey, this is playoffs.
Right, it's been going both ways, man. In a game like this, you'd be surprised if the fans weren't loud and weren't getting into the refs.
That's how it goes.
Yep, to Harris. We wouldn't want it any other way, would we?
If you're down, it's the ref's fault. If you're up, then it's all you.
That's the unspoken thing about sports, right?
That's with fandom.
Metro Christian up to 50.
Oh, strike a passer.
Here we go. A little bit of a run for the Patriots. Well defended once again. That time it was Ellen Smith. Balderas over to the middle. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez sees an open player in front of her. Got to Regier. Regier, one player on her back, trying to beat her on the foot race. Got a touch on it, but it's going to go straight towards the blue jerseys, who will elect to keep it alive. Run straight into Harris and off the touch. Harris can't keep it in bounds.
Got about 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes indeed. Throw in. Here we go. What can these two teams do to separate themselves from one another right now? It's been so close. Potential run here for Metro Christian. They don't have it open up yet. There's the ball movement to the hash. Matthews from behind. Can't slow it down. There's
That's
contact. And Smith going to get hit with the foul.
Yeah, she knew it too. And that'll be a free kick.
Could this be what Metro Christian needed? And it looks like they will award a card to Avon Smith.
A card?
It looks like it.
Huh.
Blake, you've watched a lot more soccer than me. How do you think you would determine when a card is given versus not given? Is there a level of egregiousness?
I mean, personally, if I'm carding somebody, it'd be kind of like a foul. Like, I hit you, I mean to go for the ball.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
But
so like a yellow card would be like, I'm not even trying to hit the ball.
Right. It's not like in the flow of the game.
Exactly. It's not like it's not a soccer play.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I would probably say. I've watched a little bit more than you, not much, but
definitely probably more than me.
And that right side is wide open if she can find it.
Bethany will get the line set. Clock still stopped in a minute 45. Metro Christian has got a lot of mileage out of their free kicks. What do we have here? Waiting for time to be resumed. There's the whistle. Here's the kick. It's up. A floater. Too high. Blake, you saw that one from a little bit of ways.
Yeah. It's just the way it came off her foot.
Well, with 90 seconds left to play in extra time, it's still tied 2-2.
Yeah, this has been a heck of a game. It's been incredible watching this one. A beautiful game, as they say.
1 minute, 15 seconds. Now, Blake, do you go to the same thing you did at the end of extra time 1, where you're trying to take time off the clock before putting in the buzzer beater?
No, this is basically sudden death from what I've heard. So I'm trying to get a ball into the net.
Williams sends the ball out of play.
And they are
Christian,
running, trying to get this off.
Pressing their advantage here, using momentum.
And they have all of it at the moment.
They do. Metro Christian will throw this in, looks like starting from about the 10. Here it is.
40 seconds.
Goes high, goes deep into the box, and no one comes down with it. Cleared out of the box by Bethany. The follow-up swing goes high, goes deep. No
Too
good.
much.
I think Kahn's got just the fingertip on it.
Maybe a fingernail. That was ridiculous. Just enough to clear that ball away from the net.
What a great read right there from Camden Kahns, by the way. Saw it, backpedaled quick, got perfectly situated underneath the top bar, and that one no good. 8 seconds.
Yeah, and she'll just kind of clear this way out of play, so going to PKs looks like.
Yep, we are. Time has expired in our second instance of extra time. Blake, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know how to set up our scoreboard for PKs.
I couldn't tell you.
We're going to figure that out.
We might try to figure this out.
Yeah, we got to figure that out and break. We're going to penalty kicks in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The ruling, each player, for those who are unaware, and we'll repeat this after break, each team selects 5 players to take penalty kicks. They alternate turns. If after 5 kicks it is still tied, you go to a sudden death penalty shootout with different players participating until a winner is determined. Shout out John Hickman. All right, let's go to break one final time. Oh, man.
This is crazy.
What a game.
Tired of getting gouged by overpriced department or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes and even offers added perks like a kids' corner and value-add centers that make it the Essential Laundry Center for express services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610.
You don't have to look very far to find a dependable roofing contractor because Myers Roofing is committed to quality roofing systems, excellent customer service, and is all local right here in Bethany. Myers Roofing is licensed, insured, and all work is guaranteed. You can rely on Myers Roofing to take care of your next roofing project, and once you do, you'll understand why our customers keep coming back. Residential roofing, commercial roofing, specialty, tile, maintenance, and repair. Myers Roofing does it all. Call 405-787-7433. That's 405-787-7433. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. All right, we return for penalty kicks here at Metro Christian Academy in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're live from Patriot Stadium. 5 players have been selected to take penalty kicks for each side. The starting goalkeepers heading down with the officials discussing this situation. Blake, let's kind of get an early look at this situation. Both teams going with killer lineups for the PKs.
Absolutely. Looks like we got Corbin Baker, and then I think that's Jazzy, if I can see that right. I don't know if I see number 7. But Cam's out there, and I can't see the other 2.
And I'm looking at Metro Christians right now. I'm seeing number 11, Riley Dawkins. I think I'm seeing number 1, Elise Marrow. So between Dawkins and Marrow, those are 2 great players themselves. Bethany will have first kick.
And up first is going to be Corbin Baker.
Yep, I see, of course, number 5, Maggie Chandler, who kind of kicked this game off for Metro Christian. So, yeah, both teams going with some crazy, crazy lineups. All right.
This will be interesting.
Here we go. It's Corbin Baker first. King defends. Baker shot left. She got it.
Got one. One on the board.
The Broncos strike first. I guess I'm just going to do it like this. 3-2.
We'll fix it in post.
If someone knows how Uno graphics work, please let me know.
All right, Maggie Chandler is going to be up next, number 5.
You got this one, Blake.
All right. Maggie lines it up, and it's here, and it sneaks past Camden Cons.
She guessed right. She went to her left. That's where the ball went. Just couldn't knock it down.
Couldn't get there in time. Up next is going to be Jazzy.
Here, tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. It's 1-1 in PKs. There you go.
Something like that.
Yeah, that'll work.
It'll do the job.
All right, Hernandez now lines up her kick. Number 7 takes it. Left it through. Bethany up 2-1 in PKs.
And up next is going to be number 1, Elise Morrow, who, if I'm not mistaken, had a couple of good shots on goal earlier in the game.
Morrow wears number 1. She's a junior on this squad, one of the upperclassmen. About half of their team is.
And lines it up. Here it comes. And knocked down.
A huge block for Camden
Knocked
Cons.
down by Camden Cons.
A huge one. Bethany leads in PKs 2-1 with Cam Regier. Up to bat, to borrow a baseball term.
The 100-goal scorer. Let's see if she can get one.
Blake said it himself, the 100-goal scorer. She runs, she kicks. Got it! Left corner of the net. Bethany up in PKs 3-1.
And what better time to get your first one?
Who's up next, Blake?
I believe, if my eyes do not deceive me, that is number 22, Mullinax. And Mullinax is going to line this one up, and that's going to get past the glove of Cons.
3-2.
3-2 indeed, and it looks like we got Balderas up.
Jocelyn Balderas.
And see, if I'm Balderas, everything's been going to the goalkeeper's right, so I'm going to try to put it to her left.
It's a tough shot, but if there's any player that can do it, it's Balderas. Her run and kick. She got it right, and she got it.
4 for 4 on PKs so far. And
4-2.
If Cons can knock this one down, this one's over.
All right, who is potentially the final player for Metro Christian?
I'm trying to look at the number. I can't really see. Either way, she lines it up. And
no good.
Doesn't get there.
Bethany wins.
Off to the championship.
A stunner of a game in Tulsa.
Wow.
The Broncos win it in PKs.
Goal!
The girls celebrate with each other, hugs all around, and it came with one of the most clutch saves of the season from Camden Cons.
What a save by Cons.
Bethany.
2 saves. One went off the crossbar, but.
So officially, it's a 3-2 win on the game and a 4-2 penalty kick win for the Broncos. We're going to our post-game show. When we come back, we'll tell you how we got to this point and how the Broncos advanced to the state championship for the second year in a row. Don't go anywhere. What a game. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet.
Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. In Evans Hardware, it's the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course, new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware.
We return from break here in Bethany, Oklahoma, and you can see on the camera kind of at the top of your screen, that's the Bethany Bronchos, the defending state champions, on their way to another state championship game. Blake, your final score 3-2 from Metro Christian Academy in Tulsa. The Patriots gave it their all. They really put the pressure on the Bethany Bronchos, but here in the Blake Nightingale postgame show, Bethany walks away victorious in the end.
Yeah, and real quick before all these people skedaddle on our YouTube and all the other live streams, we want to thank y'all very much for tuning in. This was a fun one from start to finish. Got a little nervous there for a little bit, but in the end, another Broncos victory, and they're headed for a chance to get back-to-back chips.
We await now the winner of Oklahoma Christian and Catoosa. We will know who won that one here very quickly. State championship either Friday the 15th or Saturday the 16th. Undecided yet, but you know, no matter what, we're going to be out there. But that's neither here nor now as the celebration continues for the Broncos. Blake, how did we end up in a 3-2 win?
Man, it was a hard-fought game from start to finish. Some interesting whistles here and there. The the Patriots got a couple of goals off of a free kick and a penalty kick. Then the Broncos just stormed back. They got the first goal off the header, and then they just stormed back. Got another goal off the left leg of Josie Hernandez. It was just absolutely incredible. She deposits it in the right side of the goal, and then 2 overtime periods, extra time, whatever you want to call it. Golden goal periods, I think is what somebody called it on here. And we're having some trouble with camera work.
Angle it down, Adam.
And then just absolute clinic put on by Camden Collins, blocking a couple of PKs in the very end. Broncos went perfect on theirs with 3 to the goalkeeper's right and 1 to the goalkeeper's left. So just incredible from start to finish.
Incredible indeed, and man, the defenses really came to play out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I was so just stunned, amazed at the level, the quality of defense we saw between both of these two teams. Metro Christian, again, they put it on Bethany.
They did.
They really gave them a run for their money.
They did give them a good run for their money.
And it all came off the defense.
Exactly. And there's a couple of comments here saying, thank you for streaming this. Thank y'all for watching, really. From the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate it. We couldn't do this without y'all. So, but yeah, just an incredible game from start to finish. It was a lot of fun being out here.
It was.
We're gonna have a very quick ride home as opposed to a very slow ride home today. So,
now I do have to say, let's talk about PKs. It ended up being 4-2. Camden Collins got a major save, but Bethany opened penalty kicks going 4 for 4 at the most important part of the night, where you arguably have to be the most clutch. Bethany had ice in their veins.
They did. They had ice, absolutely, in some of this water here. They, I could not believe that. Like, I thought they would at least block one, but they went a perfect 4 for 4, and Collins with just the absolute clinic defensively.
Oh, clinic indeed. I mean, we joked about what she must have been thinking as that game had developed, and she's just over there in goal. We got to interview her on that. We got to remember that question. We got to. Well, Blake, for this one, the last thing I want to mention is Metro Christian's game plan. This is a very, very talented team, and they've got many, many good players. They're going to be good for a long time.
They will be.
But part of the reason they gave Bethany so much trouble, in my opinion, was the game plan that head coach Curtis Cook and his assistants, cooked up for the Patriots. They came out with extremely how do you want to say this, back-focused defense. They had multiple personnel in the back line at all times, double-teaming Cam, double-teaming Hernandez when she got close. It was really Hernandez just taking that shot from, 35 yards away?
Something ridiculous.
Nowhere close to the defensive backs that had to be put through. So the game plan was set, and it worked to great effect for Metro Christian.
Yeah, and without that goal by Jazzy, we may have a different result here. I mean, very clearly. I mean, they were basically quadruple teaming Cam all game long. They were leaving a couple on Jazzy and Balderas, but they were they said Cam is not going to beat us. So somebody besides Cam beat him. I mean, a lot of somebodies.
When you look at pro playoffs right now, like NBA, that's kind of how, surprisingly, the Thunder games and the Cavaliers games,
it's kind of the same
they've been approached. It's Shea is not going to beat us.
The Lakers said Shea is not going to beat us.
And Spida is not going to beat us. And the other guys have to step up. And clearly, we've got a state championship caliber team when everybody else except who the people consider your superstar steps up and wins a game like that. Now, granted, we have the benefit of going through this entire year with them. We know that each player for the Bethany Broncos is a superstar.
Oh, we do, and they're having a great time over there, just laughing, and a couple of them chest bumped real quick as I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. But, yeah, we know these girls, and they have just been doing this pretty much all season long. This is the first time that you and I together have been on a broadcast and seen them give up even one goal. So Cam usually scores a lot. Jazzy usually scores a lot, but it's been rare that we see them held to a very dull roar with the opposing team even scoring once.
Right. Well, guys, I think we're about done here. It's 9:30 p.m. We got to get back home. Yeah. We still got to pack up all our stuff, and hopefully we'll catch them for interviews now. They might want to get out of here in the meantime.
I don't blame them whatsoever if they do.
Well, one more thank you to everybody who tuned in. One more thank you to all of our sponsors, Blake Nightingale, Simplified Tech, Ship It Sooner, Toro Taxes, Stan's Plumbing, Coyote Pond, Gallegos Mexican, and Victory Mattress Outlet. All of our supporters on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk make what we do possible. For everybody that tuned in, all hundreds of people that tuned in at some point today.
It was almost 200 at one point.
Know that we don't get to have this game for you. If we're not out here, there is no live stream for the thriller we just saw. So the least we could ask is go support those businesses that make this possible for us. I mean, it means the world to us to have their support, and it lets us do something we like and brings these great games to you. So they are really the linchpin, the key to all of this.
Yes.
All right, but we're done here one final time from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Blake, anything else to say?
All I really got is one quick shout-out. My brother and sister graduated yesterday, so big shout-out, Kalen Kinsey. Good job. They're off to college here after the summer, and go Broncos. Let's get another one.
All right, let's get one more. We're signing off. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you later this week. It's the state championship for the Bethany Broncos, and it'll be on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. We'll see you later. God bless.